Hello, White County Warrior fans. We're here tonight versus the matchup against the Trojans, and we are going to set our headsets down while we go to the national anthem.
And your White County High School Warriorettes, presenting colors tonight.
Hello, Warrior fans, and welcome to the matchup between the White County Warriorettes versus the Lady Trojans. Tonight is going to be a very interesting matchup as they finally get their main center back, Ava Jones, after a hard-fought victory against Cannon County Lions a few days ago. So I'm very excited for it. I know Dagan's very excited for it, and I hope y'all are too. Dagan, how are you feeling?
Feeling great, Sam. Glad to see Ava Jones back on that basketball court.
Me too. You know, it was to go out there and play without Ava and her size. You know, she's just such a tremendous defender and a main scorer for this team. So for our Warriorettes to go out there and get a win without her is a very statement thing.
Which they'll have to get used to it next year. There will no longer be somebody that tall.
Yeah. It's going to be number 20, Laura Jenkins, I believe. Did not catch that one.
Rutherford, maybe?
Yeah, did not grab a roster for tonight, but I will be able to announce our Warriorettes.
Nice. Glad on that one.
Yeah, hopefully we can get one of those probably here soon so I can say some names from the Lady Trojans tonight. See how they match up against our Warriorettes, you know. I imagine they're going to fall short like most every other team, but I guess we'll just have to wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there goes the lights.
Expecting.
And the new video will be playing on the board. I don't think we're going to be showing it, so I'll commentate it again. Right now we're just showing the floor. Now we got Keon, Tucker, and Cole. And now Gage showing the jersey. Michael Davis, Lucas Dickerson. Back to Darvon. Back to Cole, to Jordan Brown. Keon letting out a yell. Cole Sims lob to Nate. Gracie with a Euro step to a great right-handed finish. Asha knocking down a short mid-range. And now it is going so quick I can't even keep up. Bella dumped down to Gracie. White County cheerleaders. Keon pinning a shot off the backboard. Trip Pinion with the very acrobatic layup. Lucas Dickerson knocking in a three. Ashland knocking something out of bounds. And Coach Eric Mitchell sitting down.
That's a great way to
For
end
the
it right there.
for the people at home that just heard me talking about that, they're probably very confused on the ending, but it was a very cool shot. I wish everybody here could have saw it.
That was fantastic.
As we await the announcement of our Warriorettes starting lineup tonight. Some big news for the Warriors, though. The king himself, Trip Pinion, will be returning.
I heard that, Sam. I'm happy.
I'm sure you, with the long of everybody else in White County, has heard that. I think I've told it. I think I've said it 10 different times today.
Yep.
Number 3, Ava Jones, her return game from one missed game. Number 5, Bella Winningham. Number 11, the sophomore Ashlyn Shelby. 13, Gracie Clark. And number 14, Lakeland Grasty. Imagine that there they are. There's the lights. Now it feels bright in here.
You don't want to play the game in the dark, Sam?
No, it's not really a good thing. Really messes with your perception on the goal.
Too bad.
Yeah. And if you can hear, we are also joined by our White County Warriors marching band.
Yes.
This is the first home game they've been at in a while. You know, they haven't really been to a lot of them. I'm not too sure why, but you know, it's great to have them in here. It really boosts the atmosphere.
Yeah, it's looking like a quarter of our band.
Yeah, that's not the full White County band. I should have just said the
band selected.
Yeah, the selected band. As the Warriorettes will win the tip-off, they'll get the ball to Lakeland Grasty. She'll push the ball up the floor. She'll find Ashlyn. Ashlyn will find Ava. And she'll get a layup right off the start. What a way to come back after that missed game. The Warriorettes will start with their signature press. The Trojans beat that. Get the ball at the top of the key. Now bounce off her chest. Bella with an easy steal and a wide open layup, and she'll lay that one right in. Quick 4 points for the Warriorettes here tonight. The Trojans better find a stop here soon, because if they don't, Warriorettes will run away with this one.
I think it's that 10-point score that's gonna decide it.
Yeah, and there's a GT odds and end air ball. The Warriorettes will get the possession back here. Find Ava with the left-hander, and she could not get that one to roll in. Trojans bring the ball down the floor, sorry. They'll find it at the top of the key, hand it off, doing a little motion offense, kind of like Cannon County. Gets it to the corner, looking for what they want.
Play like that. I believe number 23 will probably be a shooter. That looked like that play was drawn up for a corner three.
100%. That's a very good thing to point out. Maybe we need you down there on the sideline.
Yeah,
why are you up here commentating?
Call me coach. Like, come on, man.
Coach Phillips.
Yep.
Is that not just like a weird thing? You
Yeah,
know, I'm a
that's
coach in senior
yeah.
pro this year, but I don't want anybody to call me a coach.
I'm gonna call it yeah. You're definitely be referred to as Sam.
Yeah, like it don't feel right. Like I'm only 18. As Gracie Clark will do a spin move right over Bella's head. She could not reach that one.
Thought she was shooting it at first.
There'll be a D&D detailing turnover. Darvon asked me to say that at least once. I love our little fake sponsorships. You know, they're very great. Oh, had a wide open three, but could not get it there. And Bella will get a very easy layup. Not a lot of hustle from these Trojans after the turnovers here.
I think they just congratulated that layup.
Yeah, literally. I think the bench might have been clapping.
Yeah.
That'll be another turnover.
Oh.
Steal by Gracie, but then a turnover by Gracie back-to-back.
Oh.
And another steal. That one goes right into Ashlyn's hands, and she'll go straight up for a right-handed layup, and that one will roll in.
I think we need a soundboard for all the turnovers. Just
we do.
That would be interesting.
As your Farm Bureau score report reads, 8-0, Warriorettes lead. Wow. Very quick 8 points from the Warriorettes there, but we will take this a little bit of a timeout here to tell you about one of our game sponsors. Are you sitting on what you think is extremely valuable land, but want to know what it's actually worth? Call 931-808-6422 to get a hold of Matt Elrod at Whitetail Properties Real Estate for assistance in land valuation and selling process today.
Wow. Still got that number in the head? Still.
Let's see. Is it 931-808-6422?
I don't know, son.
I'm pretty positive with that.
I'm not the one who's reading it, so.
We'll see. So Lady Trojans bring the ball up the floor. The Warriors will trap in the corner with a very effective trap. What a great layup, but just 5-cent finish. Did not get that one to go in. So Ashland will find Bella. She'll pass up on that three. Hand the ball off to Ava. She'll do a little drive of her own. Right-handed finish, and that one will go in. Another wonderful shot by Ava Jones. It's just something the Warriors were missing last game, and I believe that's why it was such a close one. So get it up to 32. Now get into the hands of 23. After a little ball bobble, she'll go up with the left and off the front iron, the bottom of it to be exact, but Ashley will get the rebound and come up herself. Another right-handed finish, and that one, wow, I'm not sure how that one bounced in. Maybe it just looked weird from our angle.
It definitely did look weird from our angle.
Wow, all right.
I think these Trojans need to load out, get as many turnovers and convert on these difficult layups that the Warriorettes are forcing them to take.
Yeah, Ashley gets called for a travel there. But, yeah, the Trojans need to at least make one of these layups they got. You know, even if a layup's contested, it's better than some people shooting an open three.
That's true. Very true.
Get the ball to number two. Number two will find 30. She'll split the defense and go straight up and almost bounces in. And that'll be another rebound for Ashland. She'll bring the ball up herself. She's feeling that right-handed drive again, and they'll call that a charge just due to the fact that she kind of dropped her shoulder there. And a great sell from number 22, you know. I mean, that's 50% of the call is how much the defender can either fake it or how much the defender falls, you know.
Yep, absolutely.
As they made a substitution here.
For 30.
I believe they put in 22, yes. Yeah. Ball find 23's hands, and now go right over 22's hands into the hands of Ashlyn Selby. She'll take it for herself, find Bella. Bella will hit a pump fake. Triple teamed almost. Back to Bella in the corner. She gets a layup, but she gets fouled. She'll be heading for the line with a chance to make this Warriors lead 14-0. Yes, Sam Dykes, yes it will. As Bella knocks in the first one. Probably the second one too.
Oh,
well,
yep.
Of course, it's going to work now. Oh, wow. Yeah, I was going to say, it has to be something.
Yeah.
Like she can't just fall. It's either a foul or walk. So a great call there from the referee, but Warriors will get the ball back. Bella will find Lakeland at the top of the key. She'll take a drive of her own. Great way to split the defense, but just the layup was not there, and they'll bounce out of the hands of Ava Jones.
I think Cole Gentry got a little scared right there.
Yeah, I just saw him. The railing was in my way, but that ball was definitely heading right for his head. The Trojans will break the press. Ball's in 32's hands. Now it's in the corner to number 20, and what an interesting jump shot to lead to an air ball. Wow. Ashlyn, what a layup, man. She played amazing last game. I mean, it's just like every time she steps on the floor, I feel like it's just going to be another better game than the last, you know? I mean, she's such an incredible player for her age, and she's got a very bright future ahead of her.
Yeah, and if she keeps getting better every game, she still has 2 years.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
That's a lot of minutes.
Yes, it is.
Number 2 will drive, find 22, and that shot was blocked, I'd like to say. I don't know. Her angle was not good. That was definitely blocked. I just don't know by who. So throw the ball in here.
30 came back in? Yeah.
Yeah. No shot there. She'll hand that back off the 2. 32 got away with a little bit of a jump walk. 32 will try and post up Ava, and that will be called as a foul, and she'll be heading to the line.
See if they'll get their first points on the board right here.
Hey, fingers crossed. You definitely do not want to go in the second quarter scoreless. That is.
Oh, and she hits it. Nice.
Good for her. You know, one is such an awkward point in basketball, I feel like. You know, you don't see that many ones. And, well, we're going to be seeing this one for a while if this game keeps going how it does. But Ashland will pass the ball to Lakeland. Lakeland do a little nice hesitation move. And that shot is blocked by 20. 32 will end up with it. She'll pass the ball to number 2. 2 to 30. 30's going to go straight up with Ava, and not a good choice. That's like shooting over a tower. And Ashland will get an easy go-ahead layup. Boost this Warriors lead to 16 points.
You think Ashland has 10 yet, or do you think she's sitting at 8?
I'm not sure. I mean,
it's definitely
I think it's
6. I know that.
And that is blocked by Ava Jones. Another incredible block from her. Great hustle play from number 30. But, yeah, I think she's at 8.
I think she's at 8 also.
I feel like there's.
It's at least 6.
100%, yeah. I feel like I remember seeing 4 shots.
Absolutely.
Lakeland gets it into Gracie. Gracie will take this one for herself. This little ISO play, and she'll get open with a left-handed layup, and it'll roll in. Beautiful and one from Gracie Clark. And now we'll see if she can get this layup, or free throw, excuse me. Free throw to go in, too. Such an incredible shot. I keep replaying it in my head. That one will fall right in. Wonderful shot from her. Sure, Farm Bureau score report reads 20 Warriorettes, 1 Lady Trojans. Great hustle from Kyra Fox. Just, you know, ball was a little too far out of bounds anyway. She'd have to kind of dive, catch it, then throw it back in. But
with bleachers.
yeah, she had to fall right into the lap of Miss Young and Coach Aaron. Number 2 will end up at the top of the key. Give it to 23. Dump it down to 32. She'll post up against Ashland. Number 20 will let up a shot, and that one will go off the front iron to Ashland's hand. She'll pass it forward to Gracie. Gracie lets up a shot, and that one bounced in.
Thank you, Rim.
Yeah. Wow. That was a very line drive shot. And it still had a soft touch.
Yes.
Like that was interesting. Man, if you're the Trojans, what do you got to do right here, Dagan? You know, you're down 21 points. It's only the first quarter. How do you even keep just confidence in yourself and the team just to go out here and try and make it a competitive ball game?
Think about those 3 quarters that you still have left. They were capable of scoring 21 in 1 quarter. That means you are too, Sam. Always got to keep that mindset.
Yeah, you always got to keep a mindset that nobody's better than you.
Exactly.
If you believe that you're better than everybody else, you're going to have confidence, and you're probably going to try and play like that. And even if they are better than you, you're going to play better than a team that knows they're not as good as the Warriorettes.
Sam, I think you may have contradicted yourself a little bit right there. I think you're
With
good.
what?
Well, I guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you're good.
Yeah, it was a tongue twister, though. I will say that. It was kind of hard to get out the right way. As that ball almost falls into the hands of Gracie Clark, and that layup by 30 is no good. Ashland coming down with another rebound. Find Bella. Bella thinks about it. Gets it back into Lakeland's hands. She'll survey the defense. Finds Ashland Shelby. And that one is knocked out of bounds.
There's Cole again, almost dying from a basketball.
Yeah, that one would have hurt.
Yeah.
That would have been a line drive right to the head.
Yeah.
It's Lakeland searching, hands it off to Kyra. Dump down to Ashland. Ashland will go straight up, almost rolls in again. Bella with a little step back herself, and that one's beautiful. What a true North Real Estate three-pointer from Bella Winningham. And hopefully the first of many, as they'll try and trap 30. She'll break the press, though. Dribble around a little bit. Little high pass number 2. Over to 20 with a beautiful pump fake, and she gets that layup to fall in. First layup from the Trojans that will go in, and Bella will let up another 3. Another true North Real Estate three-pointer from Bella Whittingham.
Don't let her get hot now.
They might have already messed up.
Too late. Maybe too late.
When you give a great shooter 2 back-to-back, it's going to be a long night.
Lucky the quarter ended, so she couldn't keep utilizing that.
As your Farm Bureau score report reads, 28 Warriorettes, 3 for the Lady Trojans. We'll take a little bit here to talk about one of our game sponsors of Matt Elrod and the Whitetail Real Estate Company. Here we go. If you're looking to sell your land but have no idea how to get more money for your property, call Matt Elrod of Whitetail Properties Real Estate at 931-808-6422 today. So wait right here. What do you got there, Dagan?
I believe, let me make sure this is who I think it was.
Who dropped that off?
I believe it was Suzanne Dickerson.
Really?
Yes.
I want some.
I love, hold on, let's shout her out real fast.
Yeah. This is incredible.
Yeah.
Are they homemade?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, no way. Dude, I would, the distance I would go for a homemade batch of
Mike and
rolls.
Suzanne Dickerson.
Yummy, dude. I love that stuff. I love cinnamon rolls so much.
Yeah,
that ball was stolen by Kyra Fox, and Gracie could not grab it, and that one would bounce out of bounds. But
Suzanne, great out there. Love you.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
I'm itching my seat not to just grab one right now. It's number 2. Get the ball to 23. 23, quick pass to 20. That one's knocked out of her hands into the hands of Ava Jones, and 20 stepped out of bounds. So,
and I believe it's called Blessed Baker for everyone out there.
Blessed Baker. Shout out to them. Yeah, so much. Those look amazing. Ava at the high post. She'll take this ball for herself. So left-handed layup, cannot get it to fall in. Rebounded by number 2. She'll dribble up the floor. Sets up the offense. 20 in the corner. 20 will find 30. 30 calls a play. Waiting on the screen. She'll take that. Nothing there, though. This Warriors defense is such tight-knit, hard to beat, and that layup will not find its way into the basket. Rebounded by Kennedy Billings. She'll lead it ahead to Gracie. Gracie will let a 3 fly off the back rim. Oh. Little tussle down here. Well, not tussle, not a good word to use. Sounds like I'm saying a fight, but
see, there's a strong
little
right hook.
Yeah, yeah, strong right hook from one of the Lady Trojans on the bench. No, we're just kidding, but Lakeland will throw it into Gracie. Gracie with a wonderful crossover. Now when it hits the back iron, Kyra comes out with a great offensive rebound, and Gracie cannot get that left-handed finish to go in. So the Trojans will get the possession back. Try and set something up here. Hopefully find some points for themselves. 22. Left-hander cannot fall in the basket. So Kyra Fox will bring this one up the floor. In the hands of Lakeland Grasty. Finds Kennedy. Great play from 32 to hit it out of Ava's hands. You know, one of the best defenses is just not letting your person get the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you can do that on a great post player, and that's normally a skill mastered by smaller guards whenever they get switched on to bigger guards. It's kind of denying a center the ball because, I mean, once they get that mismatch, it's very hard to kind of guard somebody that's a foot taller.
Right, and which I always wondered, like, why do you ever, like, I understand you have to sometimes, but if you don't have to, never bounce past the post out there.
That's very fair. You know, I mean,
like,
they're the tallest on the floor.
I mean, unless the person that they're against is taller, then I understand it. But other than that, I promise you a post player would much rather have the ball given above their head than making them lean down to get the ball.
Yeah, I feel like they'd much rather jump to get the ball than have to, you know, bend over with their tall stature.
It's at least what my 6'9" dad says. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, if there's anybody that can talk about tall problems or how they prefer to play basketball for tall height, it would be your dad.
Yep.
All right, even though he only played in those church leagues, he still played basketball. So we're counting it. It's Kyra trying to get it into Bella, but that bounces off her hands. 30 will get it with a wonderful spin move, and she'll get a great layup.
Nice.
As Coach Dodgens will call a timeout for the Warriors. Warriorettes, and that's a great needed timeout. I feel like the Warriors have had, this past 2 games, I feel like they've had quite a few of these passes that have just gone over each other's heads, you know. And I don't know where it's kind of came from, but hopefully they can tighten that up a little bit, you know.
Yeah. Again, maybe it's the weight room. Maybe Dodgen makes them hit the weight room. They just don't realize how strong they are. They start throwing it.
Or maybe they're just, you know, tired, you know. Christmas break's almost here. You know, you're out of the school zone. You're like, man, I just kind of want everything to be over with.
Exactly. That's a possibility. Possibility. Or they're trying to get subbed out because they were bored. You never know, Sam.
Hey, anything's a possibility.
Yeah. Anything is possible.
It's Kyra bringing the ball up the floor for the Warriorettes. She'll find a screen from Ava. Find Kennedy Billings. Ashton will dribble. Gets it to Bella. Bella surveying the defense. Goes up with a right-handed layup.
Oh.
That one cannot roll in, but wow. How close was that?
Yeah, I think the rim's a little mad at us right now, Sam.
Yeah, just a little bit. You know, it's like y'all scored enough. You know. Throw that up to Ashlyn. She'll find Kennedy in the corner. She'll find a nice little mid-range, and that one's blocked by number 20. The Trojans will bring this ball up the floor. She stops, and that will be a backcourt violation on the Lady Trojans. I just some teams are like nonchalant, and it just throws me off. You know, it's like they're just like don't want to try, but it's really just like how they play basketball. You know, it's not that they're not trying; it's just play slower.
I'm probably one of those people. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, like I get told all the time that I play very slow. But what a wonderful
I wouldn't say I play slow. I just play like
great block from Ava Jones. Wow, I don't even think she touched anything but the ball. Incredible. Bella, that 3 will roll out, but yeah, very nonchalant hooper.
Yep.
They would call you, Dagan.
Yeah, something along the lines.
Oh, that reverse almost went in, but glad it didn't because it ain't a Warriorette. Lakeland will bring that up the floor. Gracie. Oh, could not get that spin move. Kind of stumbled over her feet there. Ava will let one up. Not get that one to fall either. Warriorettes. Multiple rebounds. Ava be forced out. The Warriorettes will try and reset the offense here. Make it a play call. Try and find something they like. Ava, top of the key. Passes up on the shot. Lakeland. It's the ball to Bella. Trojans playing some great defense here. Nobody's left wide open. Gracie. Still nothing there. Trying to set up the offense here. Lakeland has an open lane. She'll float it up. Cannot get that one to bounce. Little dog pile for the ball. And that'll be a quick jump ball called, and that will be the Warriorettes basketball.
Well, Sam, what do you think this Trojan coach is talking to her team about?
I don't even know where to start, really. I mean, it's you start offensively or defensively, you know? I mean, I feel like they've really had nothing on defense. I was just like, wow, that was great. We need to stick to that. But I think I'd start with defense, really.
You would?
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest. I think I'd go the opposite route.
Really?
Yeah, because in the first quarter, they scored 22 points, right?
True.
And half of it, and they have scored 7. The
Nice.
Warriorettes have.
Very good point.
So if I was the Trojans, I would be like, we have to convert on offense.
But yeah, because if you could have just outpaced the Warriors here in the second quarter,
exactly.
I mean, that'd help a lot.
Which would probably be their best quarter to do, considering they have not scored nearly as much.
Right.
So maybe the coach did prioritize defense first after that first quarter, and it is working. And now she has to worry about offense.
Maybe they just worried about offense in the timeout because that reverse layup went right in.
Yeah, maybe I just read the coach's mind, something like that.
Or the coach read your mind.
Yeah. I mean,
Hey,
they call me Coach Phil for a reason.
that commentator boy up there just said we need to focus on offense.
Just a little earpiece in, listen to me right now.
Yeah, we're gonna listen to him.
Pull it from half court every possession.
Yeah, if you can hear us, just throw up a shot every time. Tell the guys coach to do the same. So that ball will remain White County. Some crowd chatter to our left here.
Yeah. Hopefully they are not talking about us.
I hope not. As Ava's left wide open. Ooh, you know, maybe they focus too much on offense.
Yeah, they do not need to give up easy baskets with this large point differential.
Unacceptable. Number 20 almost got that shot dialed in, you know, and that goes right back into the Lady Trojans, and they'll get an easy 2 points.
I believe the Warriorettes just started laughing and did not care about stopping them from scoring. That was something.
It's crazy whenever you're that good. You know, you got that much confidence. Like, man, I just made a horrible turnover, and they got a wide open layup, but we'll let that off. We'll head to the next play. The Trojans will try and find any kind of shot here, and that'll be a jump ball heading to. That will be the White County Warriorettes basketball.
Ava, let's see, is subbed out. That's what I thought. So not as tall of a lineup for the Warriorettes now.
Yeah, it's just, you know, they don't really need it.
Nope.
21 points. I mean, Bella will knock in another True North Real Estate 3-pointer, push that lead up to 24. I mean, it's just too easy for them out here, you know. I feel like they're going to have to start giving teams like 20-point leads every quarter, honestly, you know. If they really want to challenge us. Number 20 makes a great layup, you know. Makes you think if they could have hit those all game, could be a different ball game. Ashton will let a 3 of her own fly. That one would not bounce in. Great rebound from 22. As Bella will get a steal. Another jump ball, and that should remain the Trojans basketball.
100%.
All right.
Some more crowd chanter over here.
Yeah, I'm not sure where that one came from. I thought it was coming from across us, but I don't know why a Warriorette fan would be complaining right now. Man, it is not the Trojans' night.
Oh.
It's a GT odds in an air ball, rebounded by Bella Winningham. She'll take this one for herself. Give it to Lakeland. She'll drive, pass it over to Kyra. She'll shoot a 3. Wow. And that one finds the net. Another True North Real Estate 3-pointer from Kyra Fox.
Look, the Warriorettes are shooting pretty good from beyond the arc.
They are, and they're not shooting too much. You know, they got a very high percentage. Yeah. They're not just yanking them up.
Yeah, and I think that's what's really making the point differential so noticeable.
They're really getting they're getting the good shots. You know, they're getting as close as possible. They're taking that, but if the 3's open, 3's what they're taking.
And they're hitting them.
As Lakeland will be heading to the free throw line. Hopefully knock down 2 more points.
You know, I'm going to go on a new limb. I think the Trojans head coach is more concerned about rebounds.
Okay.
I think that's another priority.
There have been quite a bit of Warriorette offensive rebounds tonight.
Yeah. And the only way these Lady Trojans can come back is from the beyond the arc, I believe.
Yeah.
I think they would have to become prime Steph Curry and just start letting them fly.
The whole team.
Yeah, the whole team.
Everybody's got to be able to shoot.
Everybody has to, like, at least Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying? Like, Reggie Miller, you know, at least anybody that can let it fly from beyond the arc. Maybe Darren Williams, he's a shooter, right?
We'll count it. They'll take anybody in the NBA, honestly.
Yeah,
you know,
you're right.
Besides, like, Joakim Noah.
Yeah.
What an incredible
Monte
block
Ellis, that'd be nice.
Yeah.
He's a little Golden State Warrior. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Oh, great cross-court pass to Gracie. She'll dime that in.
Wow.
Great pass from Fox. The Trojans with 35 seconds. Break the press. 20 with a good layup. Cannot get that one to fall. Rebounded by Bella. Bella will take this one for herself. Dump down to Gracie. She'll go straight up. Cannot get the layup. And Ashton rebounds it again, and she'll be heading to the free throw line.
Like I was saying about those rebounds, man. That's a lot of rebounds right there.
You can't give that up. You know, that's a lot to give up right there. As we have our secretive halftime interviewee about to walk up the stairs. He's going to look really familiar to everybody at home that watched the last home game. The Farm Bureau score report reads 42 Warriorettes, 13 for the Trojans. 15 seconds left. That ball is almost thrown out of bounds, and that'll be a 10-second violation. Or no. She called a timeout. Okay. Good little play. You know, hopefully maybe they can make a three-pointer right here, find a little bit of spark before they head into the halftime. You know, anything is
anything is good now. With a
maybe just even a good shot. Maybe a good wide open shot. I'd be happy with that if I was the Trojans. You know, whenever you haven't really found anything that works, it's just so demoralizing. So if you can find a little flaw in the Warriorettes defense.
Yes, which I think they may have with that press break that they had earlier. If she could have converted on that layup, they could have had some like, wow, that's working.
Like they beat the press, but they're not. When they beat it, they're not really using it to their advantage. Yeah. You know, they're kind of they beat it and then they wait for the Warriorettes to set up.
Or they beat it and then they're like, this is kind of a good shot, so I'm going to take it.
Right.
So like if they just wait a little bit longer, they could maybe even get a better shot.
Yeah, 100%. You know, it's just the little things that go into basketball. It's just such a long game, so that's what makes the little things so important. You know, if you can just do those the whole time, they add up to so much value. There'll be a foul on the Warriorettes. Kyra Fox be her first. So the Trojans will throw in the ball with 7 seconds remaining. Find number 2. She's trapped in the corner. She's dribbling, and that's blocked out of bounds by Ashton Selby. There is 3.8 seconds remaining on the clock. If the Trojans get up a shot, they're going to have to get it up quick.
Yeah.
And she's looking, gets into the 32. 32 will dump it down to 20, and that will not be anything. The Warriorettes will be heading into halftime up by enough. That's all I have to say. So we get ready to switch it off to our halftime interviewee. I'll read off our sponsor. Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta is your hometown source for quality made-in-America furniture and beauty rest mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, you will always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they'll pay for your sales tax on every purchase plus free delivery. Morgan's Furniture, 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. Ladies and gentlemen, for the second time in a row, welcome Chase Lewis.
How's it going, everybody?
Chase, I don't know if you'll remember, but where did we leave off last time?
I think we were talking about how it was the first time we'd ever beat Upperman before.
I believe so. I was having some camera difficulties there myself. But, yeah, that was the first time the bowling team has ever beat Upperman, and, man, did it feel great.
Felt great. The season before we had beat Cumberland County for the first time, and that's the first time I think anybody had beat them in a regular season match in probably 3 years. And then now to do this own personal feat with Upperman, it's just, you know, it's like you're growing as a team and getting better. You know?
Oh, 100%, you know. And for us to beat these difficult teams last year, you know, it really gave everybody a momentum boost for this year and going into it. And I believe that's really what helped us out, because there wasn't one person on the team that was like, I don't know how we're going to do this year. You know, everybody's like, we're going to come out here, we're going to kick some butt. You know, we're going to be the best team we can be every night. And with an upsetting first-round exit from us last year, I'm expecting us to go pretty deep into this playoffs.
We do, yeah. If I'll pull up the bracket here, if I can find it. The first round we played Stone Memorial, which we beat both times by a very large margin. So we'll play them. We'll play them Monday. So, you know, fingers crossed, everything should go well. And then in the second round, we will play Lebanon or Warren County. Now, Lebanon, we did suffer a devastating loss to, but
devastating is an understatement.
Yeah, really, it shouldn't have happened. There's a lot of key factors that went into it on why it happened.
We were missing players.
Yeah.
We didn't have a team. It was like you're going out here and you're playing a basketball game, but you only have 3 players.
Yeah.
You know, you're already at a horrible disadvantage.
Right. And then Warren County, I remember the first game, the first match that we played them, it went down to the last game of the series this year.
Yeah, but I mean, I was also half crippled.
Yeah.
So.
Your back injury, but we did manage to pull out the win. I do remember that.
With a clutch strike from me
Yeah.
and a house bowling ball. But Chase, do you want to talk about the soccer season this year? Are you playing soccer?
I am playing soccer. You know,
Perfect.
we actually had our first meeting today in Coach D's room. Looks like we have a good team this year, a lot of diversity, you know. We're talking about how he told us about some of the things we expected to see in this season in practice. You know, our first conditioning is Thursday, you know, and then by TSSAA rules, we really can't touch a ball until February to start practicing, which is very unfortunate, you know. But we can get out there, run around, you know, have some fun, you know, learn about each other, learn about our strengths, weaknesses. You know, I think it's going to be a very good season. We had a devastating loss last year when we went out in the bracket against Stone Memorial, I believe. I think. I just remember it was a yellow team. But we conceded a goal and probably about 5 minutes left of the game. And, you know, very, very heart-wrenching, to say the least.
Yeah,
you know?
I completely understand that, you know, but man, that would be so hard for me to do as, you know, I am not an avid runner at all.
Yeah.
But for me to go out there and practice soccer and basically just run around a field for probably about an hour and a half.
Especially when it's when the season just starts and everything's cold and, you know, you're coughing up every time, you know, it's not always fun. But I don't know, I enjoy going home tired. I enjoy, you know, putting the effort into something, you know. It just gives a good feeling, satisfaction off. You know?
Yeah, it's a commitment. You know, it gives you something to look forward to.
Yeah.
You know, after school, have a bad day, you know, and I'm sure all you and the soccer guys, very, like, tight-knit kind of group of people. You know, I know y'all got that group chat.
Yeah.
I'm in there. So, you know, it's always like, man, if anything bad happens, you know, always got this group, this team. You know, I can always fall back on them.
I've known a lot of these guys I've known some of the guys for a lot of years, and other ones I haven't. But, you know, I'm still able to build great bonds with them. Like Jonathan and Samuel, I still go fishing with them. I went fishing with them over the summer. You know, we talk about, you know, girls, whatever comes up, man. And, you know, and there's a lot more. Bryson, you know, he's a good guy. He's working out here somewhere on the camera, you know. Yeah, I see him down there.
Yeah, he's down there. But anyways, I was a soccer manager for about like 4 home games. So I'd like to say I was a part of that Warrior soccer team last year. You know, very important part. The water was horrible.
Oh yeah. Hey,
water is not it.
When you're thirsty, you'll drink it. You know.
Hey, when you're not thirsty, you'll drink it.
Yeah.
I was still drinking it. I don't know what it was, but man, I was down in that stuff.
You know, we're actually looking very good this year. With the end of our season last year, we lost 2 seniors, and only one of them played varsity. So our team returning has 10 original players from last year. So it's just really there's a lot of room to grow there, even more than already, you know. And we're looking very good. A lot of the other teams in our region lost a lot of seniors last year. So I think we'll have an even better season than before. Last year I'm pretty sure we went 8-8. Or I know we were even. I don't know if it was 8-8, but we were even, you know. And really, that was my first year playing, but I enjoyed it very much, and I decided to come back, you know.
Great, that's great.
Yeah.
Do y'all have any new additions to the team?
Yes, actually, one of them is a foreign exchange student from Japan named Soma. He's interested in playing this year, and I ran cross country with him. He's a very likable guy. You know, we have a lot of the same interests. You know, we both played some of the same video games, you know. And he's a cool guy to be around. He has good fashion, you know, good shoe game, all right. So, you know, I'm excited to play with him. And then some of the freshmen that I was aware of, you know, they might be brothers to some of my friends or things, you know. I know about them, and I'm just excited to see how they play, how they show themselves on the field, you know.
Yeah, I'm very excited to see this season. Hey, you never know. Coach D talked to me about it today. He's like, man, we really need a Sam Robb return for the soccer manager. I was like, hey, I'm a busy man nowadays, you know, big senior, a lot of things on the plate. I might have to come back out there, but, you know, you've been to almost every home game, haven't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Anything you'd like to talk about in the student section, you know, real big hopes, anything new this year?
You know, student section's a little bit smaller than last year. Just really asking everybody to come out, help support. You know, these guys on the team, these guys and girls, they put a lot of time into this. This is their sport, you know. I would just like to see it grow and be able to, you know, just support them in the way they'd want to be supported, you know.
Yeah, the student section is such a fun aspect, you know, and I think back to, sorry. When I think back to my 9th and 10th grade year, you know, I always think back to the student section.
Yeah.
You know, it was so enjoyable. I always think back to that sub-state game.
Yeah.
Christian made all those threes.
Yeah.
You know, I just remember getting covered in water. I don't know
That's exactly what I was thinking, you know.
I don't know where it came from, but I just remember water going everywhere, and I was like, wow.
Yeah. Christian hit that buzzer beater 3. Everybody jumps up, you know. I'm burning up because I'm surrounded by, you know, I'm 40 deep in there, you know. And then suddenly water, my shirt is soaked. I have no clue where it came from. I don't even see the bottles or anything,
Yeah,
you know. I was just soaked.
Yeah, the bleachers were squeaky clean afterwards. No
Yeah.
empty bottles. We were very responsible fans. We all picked up our trash.
Yeah.
We just that entire bleacher, just that whole section was just soaked, dude. I feel like somebody failed. Did anybody fall?
I'm sure.
They had to fall.
There's no way they didn't.
It's been a promising warm-up there from the Trojans and the Warriors.
Right.
I'm sure you've heard about the return tonight.
I have Big T Pinion.
Trip Pinion, older brother of Tucker Pinion.
Something I have been ecstatic to see. This is really what, you know, a lot of these fans, they might not know some of the other players, but they do know Trip Pinion. He's a big dual sport athlete, you know, and you know, he's a big name in football, holds multiple, you know, records in the TAA book. But I'm excited to watch him on basketball, you know.
Oh, 100%.
He's very dominant player, very fun to watch, you know. And I just hope that this injury he's coming off of does not reappear. You know, I hope for a good season for him, you know.
Yeah, and all you can do is really pray. You
Yeah.
know, it's such a shame, but Chase, thank you so much.
It's been an honor.
Thanks for coming back up here.
Thanks for inviting me.
So we'll get a quick ad read in right here. Morgan Furniture Center is your Sparta hometown source for quality made-in-America mattress and Stern Perfect Sleeper and Beauty Mess mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, we'll always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Morgan's will pay for your sales tax on every purchase and free delivery. Morgan Furniture, 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture. And Dagan, we are back.
We are.
Back to some Warriorette basketball. Did you watch Trip out there hit some layups?
I did. I was down there.
Yeah, I saw all y'all down there huddled up courtside. Wow, number 20 gets a quick shot. Maybe they had a really promising halftime speech.
Yeah.
As Ava could not get that layup to fall. Trojans will get the ball back here quickly. As they'll remain at the top of the key. A little pass back and forth action. Nothing there. Screen by 32. Handoff to 23. She'll look for somebody. Back to 30. 30 will take a shot from the top of the key, and that one will bank in. Wow.
Gotta love the backboard sometimes.
Oh, 100%. You know, it's, to me, the bank's never open, but if it goes in, it goes in. That's a good one. Ava will back down her defender. That's up a little right-handed shot. That one cannot fall. Trojans will get another rebound. Man, if Warriors keep missing and Trojans keep hitting, could become a close ball game. 30 gets a good move and a good finish. Cutting this lead down only to 22. Farm Bureau score report reads 42 Warriorettes, 20 for the Trojans.
What did Chase do to this headset?
What do you mean?
It feels so weird now.
I don't know. That was an incredible block there from the Lady Trojans, but I don't know. I don't think he touched it that much.
I know. It feels super weird now. Blaming it on him.
Maybe anybody at home can reach out and tell me what Chase did to the
Yeah.
headset behind my back when I wasn't looking because I missed it. But Bella will get the ball at the top of the key, hand it off to Lakeland. Lakeland surveying the defense, trying to find something she likes. Gracie take that in for herself, and that is knocked out, but it's back into Bella's hands. Ava will get fouled by 32 on the baseline there. And that will be on the floor. And that's her third foul. You know, if she gets one more here,
Definitely going to have to come out of the game.
100%, you know. Oh, offensive foul on Ava. And that's only her second, thankfully.
Wow.
So
Yep. You heard some nice little
Yeah,
crowd interaction. Right
crowd's
there.
really getting into it here. That's a not the best pass there. Kind of flies on out of bounds into the ticket booth, but
I believe again another fan pretty pretty loud on that one.
Cannot restate what they're doing, but Lakeland will let a three fly. That one hit the back iron, but a almost great rebound there from Ava, but it bounces off the body of one of the Trojans. So Lakeland will throw this in for the Warriorettes. Nobody there. Finds Ashlyn. Ashlyn will find Lakeland. She'll let one fly. Back iron again. Offensive rebound by Bella. They'll dump it down to Ava. Ava will let up a right-handed layup, and that cannot fall in. Ashlyn dumps it back down to Ava, and she'll get a wide-open layup.
Good pass right there. I'm just saying this new half, the Warriorettes are struggling to convert. Well, I shouldn't say struggling. It is more difficult than it was before.
It is, but, you know, they're still doing the small
Yeah.
stuff. They're still getting those offensive
Exactly.
rebounds. You know, it's –
Well, eventually you'll make one, you know?
Yeah.
You're getting that many offensive rebounds.
exactly, you know, I mean –
But I just don't think the Warriorettes are converting on first tries right now.
Right.
Unless it's wide open like that from a
Yeah.
beautiful pass.
Great finish there. Very quick. Very quick. And she'll fall. That'll be called a jump ball. And we remain the Trojans' ball. 4:54 remaining in the quarter. Trying to get it in. She'll find number 2. She'll pass down to 23 right at half court. She'll take the ball from the top of the key, and that'll be blocked from behind by Gracie Clark. Way to not foul and still get a hand on that ball. But the Trojans did retain the ball, and that will bounce off Lakeland. Ball will remain the Trojans. Trying to get it in here. Finds number 20. Crowded in that paint with Ava Jones and lets up a tough shot. She cannot get that one to finish. So the Warriorettes will take this up the floor for themselves, and Bella will find an open 3. Foul on
Lakeland, if you're curious.
Foul on Lakeland. That's only her first, though, thankfully.
Yep.
You know, Warriorettes playing a little bit sloppier than they did the first half, but, you know, when you give yourself almost a 22-point lead at the halftime, you know, you can kind of afford to play a little rough here in the third quarter, really back in the fourth. And,
Exactly.
you know, and I feel like that's just the winning. Oh, it's 23. Let's up a quick 3, and that one, I believe, might have hit the back of the rim. 32 with a great spin move, and that will be off her hands into the Warriorettes' possession. But, you know, I feel like the Warriorettes' winning ticket is when they just get a big lead, you know, just to the other team.
Yeah.
It's so demoralizing.
It's so
you know?
difficult to come back from a lead, like 26 points.
It is.
Yeah.
You know, especially with only 4 minutes basically remaining here in the third, and you have the fourth quarter. It's way hard to come back as Ashton tries to get that one to roll in, but cannot. 23 will bring the ball up the floor for the Trojans, and that's tipped out by Bella. And that is out on Ashlyn. Great hustle from her, though, just kind of bobbling around. I did the same thing at the YMCA yesterday. I swear I could not pick that ball up.
No, I don't think anyone really, but, you know.
This is number 2. Oh, great hustle there from Ashland. The Trojan side is really letting these refs hear right now. They are not the happiest, but I will say I am.
Glad to hear that, Sam.
Being up 26 just puts a big smile on my face, you know. What a wonderful spin move from 20 as that one bounces in over 3 defenders. What a shot.
Nice.
I don't even know how she got that off.
Well, it happens, Sam.
Hey, credit to her,
Yep.
you know. She pulled off the impossible. Ava will try and back down, and that'll be a foul on 32, I believe, pushing the back. Nope, it'll be on 20.
Oh.
Hey, it was a 50-50 shot, and I got it wrong.
And you missed.
Hey, it happens. You know, it's not 100%. It was 50-50.
So. I don't miss, so.
Hey, we'll see. we'll have you make some predictions here in the fourth quarter.
All right.
If you've missed this first one, it's not going to be a good look. I'm definitely editing that in AV, like back to back.
I don't miss.
Man, I wish I had the Tyler Meadows cam right now because I just caught him walking
Yep.
into the locker room.
Wow.
Tyler can't sneak past me. As number 20 gets up another good layup. Man, if the Trojans could have had this type of offense starting the first quarter, this could be a whole different ballgame from them. As Lakeland tries to get a layup to fall, but she could not. Bella will press, but no defenders there to help her. She'll up a 3, and there'll be a foul on 32. Somebody's very
upset.
Very upset. That was funny. Like,
Yeah.
it got louder.
Louder. Yeah.
It
Sounded more strenuous on his voice. Dude. Yeah.
That was hilarious. It's the Warriorettes will try and get a good bucket here. Bella, it's up a pump fake.
Oh, I thought she
thought
was shooting
about
it. Yeah, that would have been cool.
She wanted it. Ashland wants it, though. She'll let up a little right-handed layup, and now go right in. Beautiful post move from her. The Trojans will bring the ball up the floor. She'll let up a right-handed layup, and that one was off. Ashland will get the rebound. She'll bring it up the floor. Get a right-handed layup. Cannot get that to fall. There'll be a foul on that. On number 2. All right. Who is number 2? I guess number 2. Oh, man. She has the longest blonde hair.
Yep.
She was completely blocking it when I looked out there. Well, I knew we had a 32, a 20, a 22.
You probably just never even realized her numbers, too. I believe she's played most of this game, so.
I know. That's very interesting that I was like, who's number 2? That's why I'm a name person, you know.
It's all right.
I love having a roster.
It's okay.
You know, it's very.
You're just only slightly embarrassed, Sam. You'll be all right.
I'm never embarrassed. I laugh at everything. You know?
I understand that. I feel that.
You know, why be embarrassed? You
Right.
know, whenever you can just kind of laugh about it.
Yeah, laugh it off.
Because if you get embarrassed,
Wow, look at that Wilson cam.
Wow.
Nice.
Wonderful.
Greg Wilson.
I think that's the first one of the year.
Yeah, I think it is. Is he hitting? Is he the one who's announcing player names right now? I believe so. Yes, he is. Wow.
Great announcer.
Wow.
Great announcer.
Yeah.
I've been to a volleyball game one time, and he was the announcer for it.
Wow.
Absolutely crushed it. But here's a little fact here from Sam Dykes. At the end of the second quarter, Warriorettes were on pace to beat this team by 100 points. It was the final score, if they'd have kept up that pace, it would have been 112-12.
Wow. Yep. That's insane.
That's absolutely insane. Wow. Shows you how dominant these Warriorettes are.
Yeah, that would have been insane. That would have been very unlikely. That would have been insane.
Yeah, I really want to see a game go to 100. I really want to see that so
we
bad.
We saw it once, right? Ever since I've been in high school, I feel like I've seen it once.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Just one time.
I don't know.
Maybe I wasn't in high school though, and I was watching my sisters play basketball.
Dykes,
That's a
fact check
possibility.
it. I know you can find it.
Yeah.
You can find everything
Possibilities,
else.
man. Yeah.
It's Lakeland rips that one out of her hands.
Could have been a boys' game for all I know, but I just remember seeing it one time.
Hey, any 100-point game would
Yeah.
be great for me. I'd love to see any of them. As we wait, Lakeland will be shooting some free throws here. The first one's up. Cannot get the roll. The rim is not happy right now. Lakeland dribble this out, let up the second one, and that one tulip bowls in. You know, she's got a very flat shot, so it's very incredible like how consistent she can be with it. You know.
Yeah, I understand. I have a pretty high arching shot.
You do.
Yeah.
Very good high arcing shot.
Yeah.
You know, you kind of have a low set point, then you finish high. You know, that ball really gets up there.
It does. I think that lowers the chances of me getting blocked. With my 6'9" father guarding me all the time, I think I adapted
that makes sense.
to it. Yeah.
You know, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Kind of just develop that,
Yeah.
really evolve that into your jump shot, which of course you had to. Bella will get up a quick left-handed layup. That one bounces in. Your Farm Bureau score report reads 55 Warriorettes, 24
Nice
Lady
steal.
Trojans.
Nice steal.
Great steal from Lakeland. Warriorettes will do a little bit of passing here. To Kennedy. She'll shoot one from the corner. Off the back iron. Cannot get her points to fall tonight. Warriorettes bring a double team. Did not successfully work. 20's trapped in the corner. That'll be a jump ball. Remain for the Lady Trojans. As Ava Jones and Gracie Clark sub in for Lakeland and Bella. Man.
I wonder if the fans can hear this. The Warrior fans can hear this.
They are really,
They're
really
worked
letting
up.
everybody have it.
Yeah, they are worked up. Oh,
Wow.
Yep.
Sorry. I'm sorry for the folks at home
Yeah.
if you can hear that. That is nobody on the Warrior side. You're all
there
sitting
went my
happy
wallet.
and pretty over there. Oh, you got one of those Ridge wallets.
Yeah.
I was like, man, I thought it was your phone just because of the noise. I was like,
Nah.
man, Dagan, what kind of wallet you got?
Yeah, nah.
We are not sponsored by Ridge Wallet, so just keep your.
It's actually not Ridge Wallet. It's
Is it
Amazon.
not?
It's the Amazon ones that
Hey,
are like
that's even more respect.
Yeah,
That's
it's like
even more
fifth the
respect.
price, man.
Yeah, that's even more respect. Bella will take this one up the floor. She'll let up a nice little right-handed scoop. Wow, incredible shot from her.
Nice. Yep. Always like to see those scoop layups.
I do too, especially like when they're just so quick, right in front of the defender's face. You know, they don't have no time to react. Such a beautiful
Like
shot.
Put it behind their back and you did it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, wrap it around.
Yeah.
And like, heh. Yeah.
I just love it when it's right in their face.
Yeah.
You know, it's like so close. They feel like they can block it, but they don't. Bella saves that one from almost going out of bounds. 6.7 seconds left on the clock. What are the design name of those wallets?
You know?
Well, I feel like they should just be called the Ridge design. I mean, I feel like the Ridge wallet was the first one to really popularize it.
Yeah.
So get that into Gracie. Gracie will fade away. No good. There'll be a foul on Kennedy Billings, a push in the back. That's only her first. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Shot will not be off in time.
Unfortunate.
Not get that one to go off. And it's the Warriorettes have a demanding 33-point lead here, Dakin. Trojans' hope is very quickly dwindling away. Very quickly, but.
All right. That's what it's called. I was making sure before I give false information. They're called minimalist compact wallets.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. All right. I'm not going to call it that.
Nope.
Maybe we can abbreviate that, or I'm just going to keep calling it the Ridge.
Yep. I like that too.
Yeah.
I was just stating, if it's going to be off-brand, it's going to say something along those lines.
That's very fair.
Which is fair because, like, I believe Ridge wallets are decently expensive.
Definitely.
Yeah.
On
my guess.
They run that kind of show, you know. That's
On my
really their
guess.
thing. But here's a little fact check for us about the 100-point game. Oh, wow, that is a very expensive wallet. That's incredible.
Yeah.
But the boys' all-time record for points is 107 on – it was during 2015. And the girls' all-time record for points is 128 versus Houston County on 11-27-93. They beat that team by 88 points.
You said 93? Happened in
93.
Wow. That means, like, no one people couldn't even fathom 100 points.
Wow, that's incredible. Man, people get asked all the time, you know, what are you going to do if you had a time machine? I'm going back to 1993. I'm watching that game. Wow. This guy will get the ball at the top of the key. Over 3. And that is a great shot. Another true North Real Estate three-pointer to push this Warriorettes team to 60 points. You know, it's not a whatever that was, 112, 128. Sorry, did not mean to disrespect that 93 Warriorettes team, but wow, that is such an incredible score. Did they just leave the starters in the whole time?
What if they did?
That's even better. You know, then it's like, what if they left the starters in the whole time? You know, or they win them.
Maybe somebody was trying to reach that 1,000-point club,
and they're just let them have at it.
Yeah, let them have at it. Yeah.
Very good take. I could see that happening. As Cairo trying to get the foul call, did not get that one. 30 will bring the ball up the floor and narrowly escapes from dribbling out of bounds. 20 will let up a little hook shot. She is caught on the arm. Happy Trojan fans. She will head to the free throw line. Gonna try and knock this lead down to only 34. Warriorette cheerleaders really getting into this one.
Yeah, I feel like they got a lot louder.
Ooh, she cuts this lead down to 35.
Do you think the Lady Trojans have a chance?
Hey, it's never over till it's over.
You're right, son.
It's only a 35-point lead. If you look at it that way, don't be like, oh, it's a 35-point lead. Just be like, it's only a 35-point lead. You know, they could be at 40.
That's true. Could even be at 36.
True. I mean, you know, you got to almost let that shot fly. And,
yeah,
you know, maybe that's why I'm kind of starting to think it is over, because whenever it's in crunch time like this, you know, you got to almost start forcing three-pointers.
Right.
If you want to
hope they go in.
Yeah, I mean, it's 10 threes to really just make it a close game right there.
And you can't really waste a lot of time. You only have like 6 minutes left.
Yeah, it's no extra passes.
No.
You know, if there's a breathing room for a shot, then you got to play phenomenal defense down here. Like that, you cannot leave anybody wide open. That one cannot find its way in the basket. Great save from Kennedy Billings, but just not to the right team. Sturdy will bring the ball up the floor for the Lady Trojans. Find the ball into the hands of 22. 22 dumped down to 20. She'll let up a layup. And what an incredible block. And she'll get called for a travel right after, but that does not take away from the fact of how forceful that block was. I mean, that wasn't just a block. She ripped that out of her hands.
Again, that weight room dodging's putting him in.
That weight room. Yep. Hey, Dagan Phillips, you heard it here first. The dodging weight room needs to be studied.
Yeah. I actually heard from some resources from Dodgen's thing. They do burnouts on bench press all the time.
Really?
And for the people at home that don't know what a burnout is, that is like you do reps until you can't do any more reps. And I believe that they do it at like 70% of their max. And then they work down all the way to the bar.
Wow.
So
that's crazy. That's rough, too. Sarah Winfrey will get the foul call. That's only her first. Number 30 for the Lady Trojans is shooting. So you should cut this.
Maybe
lead down a
Dodgen
little
did not
more.
want that information to be leaked.
Maybe he did. Maybe
Yeah,
that was like the
yeah.
secret sauce.
That
you
was
know?
the secret, and I may
He was gatekeeping.
Dodgen may have a conversation with me after he looks at
Hey,
some film.
and if he doesn't have a conversation with you, just know you're not going to get a single foul call in senior pro.
Yeah, I'll get picked up, body slammed.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. He'll like put the whistle in his mouth and just look at me.
Say his whistle's broken.
Yeah. Too late
I
now.
try to call it for you. Double screen there. Did not need that, though. Very quick
Whoa.
left-handed finish. Like a video game character out there. Very quick
Yeah.
and shifty.
2K21 speed boost. People at home do not probably know.
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
why. That's why I didn't say any of that 2K speed boost. I was like,
It was just out of habit.
Yeah.
You know? Had the opportunity, had to utilize it.
because most of our 2K players are normally here. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, here supporting.
Just for those couple that are not, though.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
As there's an offensive rebound for the Trojans. Good for them. Let that baby fly, you know. What do you got to lose?
Like we were talking
Like
about.
I said, you know,
Yeah.
hey, if that shot's there, take it.
I still think that number 23 is most likely a shooter. She's only shot 2 or 3, I believe, and one of them's went in. So
Hey,
at least
we'll,
one.
we'll say 50%. We'll say she shot 2. We'll
Yep,
say she's at 50%, and we'll say your correction
Yep.
was right. Or your prediction was right.
Right, because I'm never wrong. That's what we're getting at.
Hey, hold up to that standard, Dagan. Are the Warriors going to win next game?
Yeah.
I really hope you're never wrong.
Let's hope that's not clip play, dude. Unless I'm taking a SDC pre-calculus test that I'm wrong on.
That's fair.
15 problems, and I needed to be wrong only on 12. Shout out Coach Craig for doing an amazing job on preparing us there.
Yeah, it's such a hard exam, you know. I mean, people fall short to it.
Yeah.
Most people do, you know. It's hard to do. That's why I didn't take it my senior year.
Yep, got a 25 out of 40, needed a 28 out of 40.
That hurts.
Yeah, because all it would have taken was 3 good guesses.
3 good guesses. You're 3 guesses away from passing that class.
Oh, I've been thinking about it, Sam. Don't.
Hey, you need to dream about it.
Yeah.
Next year, you need to at least pass it by 3 if you take it back.
I won't miss a question. I believe if I did miss a question, they would like make me retake it. They wouldn't believe I done that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably. They wouldn't know how you cheated, but they'd
And
be
then
like,
guess
you
what?
cheated somehow.
And guess what? I wouldn't miss
Do
another
it
one.
again?
Yep, do it again. They'd all.
Then what do they do?
They would watch me take it, like stand over my shoulder. And then guess what?
What?
I would only miss one problem because the
Yeah.
guy made me miss it. Like he changed my answer.
Yeah. Be like, yeah, we knew you were cheating.
Yeah.
We knew you were cheating. Can never trust a guy named Dagan.
That's just saying you can't trust me.
Yeah.
You don't know another day.
I didn't want to make it just directed towards you.
It is. It's still directed.
Hey, you don't know. I might have a cousin like out in Texas. Dagan Roberts. Where you at? Call me later, Dagan.
Comment below if Dagan Roberts is listening to this.
Not a chance because he's not real, but there might be one out there.
Rebound. Got a little off topic there.
Hey, it's all right. You know, we're all just happy. Warriorettes got a big win. Honestly, we have a
Little young team out there right now for the Warriorettes.
yeah. It's good for them to get some experience.
Yeah,
though,
oldest
you know?
one out there, I believe, is a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely. I
Young
believe so.
team.
I think that's right. Oldest one out there is a sophomore.
So that the Lady Trojans are kind of doing the same thing. You
Yeah.
know, both sides just trying to get these
Which is
young
smart.
players some experience.
Which
Yeah.
is smart. I mean,
Because JV and varsity are 2 completely different things, you know. I mean, JV, you play in the August gym.
yeah.
Varsity, you come out here and you play in front of everybody. You know, that's another thing people don't put in consideration, you know, when they talk about playing high school basketball. You know,
How many people were there?
right. As the Warriorettes let up a shot. That one cannot fall. Come back down. Trojans left-handed layup. That one's good. Great shot. With 14 seconds remaining. Now 10. I can safely say the Warriorettes will walk away here with a victory.
You think?
5 seconds left, Egan. What are you thinking?
Whoa.
And now they won. Your Farm Bureau final score report for the Warriorettes versus Trojan matchups will be 62 to 35. Thank you, Dagan. I'm glad. Man, they were quick with that.
Yes, they
were.
were.
Mean, as soon as that buzzer went up, reset instantly. So we'll take a quick second to talk about one of our game sponsors here. Whitetail by Mr. Matt Elrod. If you're thinking about selling your farm, but the land selling process has made you reconsider, don't turn tail and run. Instead, turn towards Whitetail Properties Real Estate to help guide your entire land selling process by calling Matt Elrod at 931-808-6422 today. I think that's my favorite ad.
Think so?
Don't turn tail and run. It's a little whitetail deer reference. You know, I love that.
Nice,
It's
yeah.
very neat, very clever.
Nice.
And there it is. I think the long-awaited return of Mr. Trip Pinion. He's got a very big kind of like knee brace on.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll give him special powers,
You
you
think
know.
Matt Elrod came up with that own little play on words himself?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
I
I
have
believe so.
confidence.
Yeah, I believe so.
With
too.
such a incredible business, you know, I'd be sad if he didn't.
Yeah.
But it's such a creative way to say. I love that stuff. Makes me enjoy reading it, and I'm not a person that just go out there and read stuff.
Yeah.
Not a big reader. I'm a math brain.
Oh, you're a math guy?
Yeah.
Opposite way around. I know I was talking about SDC pre-calculus, but I cannot stand math.
That's fair.
Clearly,
You know,
I'm not mad at it, but I just don't like it.
you're
you
with
know?
most people. You know,
Yeah.
nobody really enjoys math. I don't know why I do. Probably something's wrong with me. Who knows? But all that matters now is that Trip Pinion is back, and hopefully this Warrior team plays better than ever. You know, Dagan, is there anything you're looking for out of them tonight with their leader being back? Or
You know, other than Trip Pinion being back, which is, you know, great, fantastic to hear. Glad he's feeling better. And with that, hopefully he's safe in that very wrapped up knee of his.
as Trip bangs in a three-pointer.
Just talking.
Man, if we can get a few Trip Pinion three-pointers.
Nice, yeah. The other thing, you know, Tucker Pinion, his little brother's been doing great recently.
Yeah, Tucker, little brother Trip.
Yeah, be happy to see both of them, you know, really attack this Trojans defense.
That Trip Pinion, or just the Pinion aura right now is unmatched. You know,
Exactly.
you have two Pinions in the starting lineup. I mean, that's how you gonna beat that?
Yep. Great to hear at all times.
Great rebound there from Mr. Gage Stevenson. Talk to him a lot. I have work-based learning with him. You know, we do a lot of the stuff together. Got a lot of end of the semester kind of stuff to do in work-based learning. And let me just say, with my recent bowling schedule, I'm pretty far behind.
That's okay.
You know, there's got a lot of stuff. to do. Yeah. You know, I'm having fun.
Yeah.
I told her I'll get it done, so don't worry about it. Let's see here. Been given a little script. You know, the girls, they're riding into a lot of momentum right here. You know, a huge win for them, huge win, and especially, you know, to have such a blowout win right before Christmas break.
Great to see.
You know, they're going to go into the Franks tournament. Hopefully they can pull out a great amount of wins there. Hopefully win all of them. Same for this Warriors team, you know, and then go into the next year, you know, bigger, stronger than ever.
Yeah, and then hopefully it's the same point difference as it was for this last game for the Warriorettes. To see the Warriorettes blow out every team that much would be a great sight to see.
Yeah, you know, if they can just blow every team out like that for all the way up to the state championship game. And
and do that too. Still blow out the state champion. A little bit.
I kind of want a buzzer beater, though.
Oh, you want a buzzer beater.
Yeah.
Who would you want that buzzer beater by, Sam?
That's a very good question, and nobody at home would get mad at this, but maybe a very deep three from Bella Winningham.
Like really deep, like white line or
white line, maybe,
half
or
court?
maybe just like a a nice like kind of sidestep, like
Yeah,
last minute
I
heave.
think I would want that.
That'd
like
be, you
like
know,
a-
something
more
cool.
like Damian Lillard, OKC
Yeah.
semifinals. Yeah, That's
You
what I'm
know,
talking
nothing will
about.
ever match that shot.
Yeah.
Obviously, that shot is
Something.
sidestep over Paul George.
Why is it always Paul George? You
And you see the
it's like-
compilation?
yeah, it's like 11 minutes. Worst thing
Right.
possible. Oh, okay. But yeah, I mean, wow, that'd actually be terrible. Live it that long. That long of a compilation. Like you were just
Yeah.
hitting buzzer beaters on you.
As Jonathan
As
Humphrey
Jonathan
just ran
runs
into
over a kid.
little kid. Wow. Man, how's that boot doing, Johnny? Oh, I didn't hear
Oh,
me.
he did not hear us. Hopefully, it does not fall.
Hey, he did not break. Everybody at home that watched the away game, Johnny did not break his foot. He just had a very high ankle sprain.
Nice. Great to hear.
We're instructed by Coach D to keep talking. As
Sam, I don't think you were talking about Coach D telling you to talk. I did not think that's how this
it
was
felt
working.
necessary, you know.
Oh,
I just
okay.
wanted to talk about it. I think it's funny. We watch Keon shoot up a shot,
Look at these.
bounces out, Jack from his hot spot, still hot.
I
Great
feel like
rebound
all
from
of our
Davion.
coaches are wearing white for the Warriors, except no, I think it is. All of them are. Yeah.
Besides
All of
Coach
them are.
Aaron. Coach Aaron's
Yeah,
just out
but
there
Coach,
for chit
Coach
chat.
Aaron, yeah, he's chit chat. I think he's working stats or something like that, or the scoreboard.
Yeah.
I think he's doing scoreboard, so I didn't really fully want to count him. I mean, he's cool. Shout out Coach Aaron.
Yeah, Coach Aaron, great guy. See him at
Yeah.
the Y all the time, working out,
Yeah,
running.
if you didn't know, he was a hooper for real.
He is a hooper. One of the most beautiful jump shots I've ever seen in person.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, if it was up to me, we would put him back into we'd put him into a Warriors uniform. He'd not go to White
100%.
County.
He'd be
but,
up there right now.
I don't know why I thought he went to White County.
Trip, corner three.
Right
Trip, you gotta
leg
hit
is
those, man.
hurting, so like that was
Yeah.
why he went to the right. He was trying
Yeah,
to
he's
compensate.
got to shoot kind of.
Yeah, he's trying to compensate.
Maybe he just needs to shoot from the right side, so if it kind of goes right, you know, has the chance of that bank-in opportunity.
Right. Yeah.
Gage will let one fly. That one rims out the same.
That was
Lucas
unfortunate. Wow.
can't get him to fall.
This isn't
Keon,
looking the greatest.
man.
But maybe, like, throughout my experiences, well, not me, my experiences personally, but I hear a lot of people say they would rather shoot terrible in warm-ups because it turns their game into a better shooting game. I am the complete opposite. If I'm not hitting in warm-ups, I'm not going to be hitting.
See, I'm like none. I've always been like, man, I shot horrible in warm-ups today. I'm about to shoot great in the game, and then I go out there and shoot average. Or I shoot great at warm-ups, and I'm like, man, I'm about to shoot horrible. And then I'll go up there, and I'll still shoot average. You know?
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm just there.
No, I mean, I've always been like that, though. If I'm not shooting good in warm-ups, I'm most likely not be shooting good in the game.
I will say, though, if I don't warm up, usually my first 4 shots are money.
Wow.
So maybe I should just stop warming up, hit 4 threes. But then after those 4 threes, you know, it's like I got to go straight to layups because I'm not hitting another 3.
I'm a big warm-up guy.
Yeah,
I do not like wasting my time with layups. Layups are pointless. I just don't understand it. I just can't. Like, oh, I'm stretching my body. Well, that's why I stretch. You know? Which makes more sense, but, you know, I personally never came up with the layup lines. But when it's me,
That's fair.
I stop. I don't even shoot the layups. I just start going straight to jumpers.
I go to floaters, and I might if I miss a lot of layups the other day, I might try and do some like kind of wild hook kind of shot ones.
Yeah.
Is Coach D's interested in some of these homemade cinnamon rolls?
From Suzanne Dickerson and Mike. Shout out to both. They're great. Love them.
Cole with a half-court heave almost goes in.
Wow. So,
Tucker.
Sam, what do
Still layup.
what do you think these Trojans are thinking when they're playing these Warriors? What are they going to do? They're looking like a pretty fast and lengthy team, very athletic.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting a shooter vibe from them.
Yeah, because all of them are having some great shot forms.
Yeah, all of them, great shot, real fundamental. But, I mean, you know what's got to be going through their head right now is Trip Pinion.
Yep. Wow.
You know, Trip Pinion return game. You know, he's got to pop off here, you know. Show the people. You know, he's got to make up for all these missed points he's missed out on. You know, I mean, he's missed quite a few games.
Yeah. Do you think that – I think that stops him from reaching the 1,000-point club? close to it. I don't know how
Maybe.
close he is, though.
I'm not too sure either. Sam Dykes,
let us know.
check, you know.
Let us know
if
how close he is. I'm not for sure. I could have just blabbering for no reason.
Oh, Sam Dykes wrote the ad that I like.
Wow.
Wow, Dykes, man, you're just incredible.
Yeah.
I mean, Dykes is just a standalone guy. So great at what we do. Man, he's probably worth both of us put together.
Yeah, I mean, like, except maybe Sam Dykes wouldn't have got a Sean Marion pull, but other than that,
Not many people could pull off a Sean Marion pull.
you know, I'll give you another one while we're at it. You know, Dolph Shays.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's way out there.
Yes, that is from the black and white era. If you
Wow.
were curious. And I believe another one is Don Ole. So there's Dolph Shays, Don Ole, and Terry Dishinger. And
Wow.
this would have been the era where a little bit before Bill Russell, and you know how everybody says the plumbers, people played against plumbers in that
Right.
era, right? Well, Terry Dishinger was actually a dentist.
No way.
He was for real a dentist, and his side job was playing in the NBA.
That's so sick.
Yeah,
That's
and his
so
nickname was the dentist.
Sick.
And
That's a cool nickname.
yeah, his nickname was the dentist, but it wasn't really a nickname because he for real was a dentist. So that is Terry
Wow.
Dishinger for you. I believe he played on what would have been back then, what would have been the Pistons, or the or the Oilers. That may have been Don Ole, something like that. No, not the Oilers. I'm thinking of they were some pretty odd teams back there. That wasn't as normal teams. But yeah, maybe one of them was the Hawks. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. But yeah,
A lot
Knicks
of
maybe.
old teams.
One of them was the Knicks, I think, something like that. But yeah, give you a little big history on the NBA. Cliff Hagan played for the Hawks. He's in black and white era. He would have been against Bill Russell though. He could shoot.
Really?
Yeah, big shooter.
But what's the shooting standard for back then?
Should have said there was no three-point line.
So
But-
what is
I think it's shooting percentage from non-paint shots.
Okay.
I think that's how they divided it. Non-paint shots and if you as long as you had a good shooting percentage beyond the paint. So
Decent
he was
shooter.
probably more like a midi guy,
right?
but like still for back then it's pretty impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know, anytime you could
And
shoot when
his
there wasn't
team-
really a jump
Yeah,
shot
his team was like
game yet.
I think he had Bob Pettit on there. I think Bob
Okay.
Pettit. Yeah, that's a little bit more known.
Yeah.
I think Bob Pettit was on his team.
Yeah, you're getting into more of my knowledge there.
Yeah.
I know some Bob Pettit a little bit. Do
Yeah.
I know anything about Bob Pettit? No, not at all.
Yeah.
But
he was a forward. Cliff Hagan was like a small forward shooting guard situation. What else would you expect though? I think he was kind of tall though. I think he was like 6'7", 6'6". Right, yeah.
I wish I was 6'7".
Yeah, me too. So Bob Pettit was not very tall. I think he was 6'10", 6'9", 6'10".
Wow.
And again, you got to think Bill Russell. He wasn't as tall as you would think with how many championships and how much of a defensive player he was.
Yeah, he was only in the sixes, wasn't he?
Yeah, I believe so. I think he was 6'11", 6'10", somewhere
Yeah.
around there. Yeah. Man, we've been talking about the NBA for a long time.
We have. He's Kevin Durant height.
Kevin Durant height.
Man, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Imagine being a 7-foot guard.
Yeah, and he didn't want to be 7 foot because it was so unusual to be a guard at 7 foot.
Yeah.
So there's that. Trying to think of some other pretty deep pools. Iceman. That's my guy.
Oh, Iceman?
It's from blank on what his actual name is. Played for the Spurs. He was a shooting guard. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to look that one up for y'all at home because that'll bother me. Iceman.
Let's see what it pulls up
George
here.
Gervin. There we
Yeah.
go.
Yeah,
there we go.
I could not think of it either. But
It's all right. Thurl Bailey played for the Jazz. He was a large fella, very athletic.
hey,
And I would have think
Dykes.
George. Yep. Appreciate it, Dykes. Iceman. Dykes, do you know about Sean Marion, a.k.a. The Matrix? I'm just curious, Sam.
He definitely does.
Yeah, he would have to. Maybe not the Matrix part, but at least Sean Marion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Matrix part is such a random part.
Yeah.
Crucial.
Yeah, crucial. It's crucial. But yeah, I mean, pretty deep pools. Thurl Bailey was a dog, though.
You know what? I just got really excited. It
Why
just
is
hit
that?
me. It was Friday today.
It was.
And the last Friday for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, not for the world, but just like for school reasons. Of
Yeah.
course, you
No,
know?
unless last Friday of the world.
Yeah.
See Sam Dykes. I think Sam Dykes texts you back.
Let's see, Sean Marion over 10K career rebounds.
Yeah, I told you. Sean Marion was a dog. Sean Marion was a dog. He called him the Matrix. He could do anything on the basketball court.
Such a great name. Great player in Phoenix and a huge part of the Mavericks championship team.
Yeah. What a guy, what a guy. Shout out Sam for knowing Sean Marion. Glad I wasn't the only one.
Hey, he knows.
Do we think Sam knew about Don Old and Terry Dishinger?
Maybe Dykes text in.
Dolph Shays, yeah, text in.
I wish he could call in.
Yeah.
I wish we could have a Dykes call in.
Fact checker, just hit the fact check button. Fact check button. That would be nice to see. Wow.
As we wait. 17 seconds left here.
Isaiah
Kelso
with a weird laugh.
Very weird laugh.
That was pretty embarrassing.
I could hear it through my mind.
Yeah, I could too. I hope the fans heard Isaiah with the weirdest laugh.
As the starting buzzer rings off. Time for some Warrior basketball, Megan. And I'm excited.
Me too.
Hoping for a really good matchup tonight. You know, this Trojans team's looking very great. Number 8, Mr. Max. 10, Aiden Hell. 22, Noah Patterson. 30, Colin. 33, Logan Williams.
Oh. Not what I thought it said, but I did not have my headset off. So
What'd you think it said?
Walker Roadman.
Who knows? Maybe I misheard it. You never know.
No, I'm gonna go with I misheard it.
Yeah, I hope so. Because if yours is right, it's
Just kidding. No hate to anybody if
Hey.
their last name is Roadman.
hey, nothing to that.
Yeah.
What'd you think my middle name was yesterday? Hoyt.
Hoyt.
Hoyt. Yeah.
Which it is to all the fans out there. Sam Roberts, his middle name is Hoyt. H-O-Y-T.
Sam Dykes has estimated it up for us as Trip Pinion comes out. Number 3. Number 4, Gage Stevenson. Trip Pinion's friend. Nate Griffin, number 12. Number 10, Keon Lewis. Number 33, Trip's younger brother, Tucker Pinion.
Wow. I think it's the first game he's starting, right?
Yes, I believe so.
Nice to see. Just talking about him, how good he's playing here recently.
Oh, yeah, he's played incredible. You know, me and Dagan got to watch that amazing final 2-minute performance from him. I mean, that was so entertaining. That was the best part of the whole day, you know. But Sam Dykes added it up for us. He said he can't find Tripp's freshman year stats, but he has 594 career points across the last 2 years. So he is thinking that Tripp is probably about 200 points away.
Wow, which is doable in a season.
Very doable. Very doable.
He would have to hoop a lot, but it's very doable.
Yeah, I got
He
faith.
couldn't get injured again. That's the biggest thing. He couldn't indeed not get injured again.
Yeah, but we'll keep our prayers to him.
Yeah.
Hope he heals good, you know, doesn't push anything. If he starts to feel sore, you know, sit out. These Warriors have learned to kind of play decent without him, you know. But we're going to see how great they play with him.
Great finish by Keon Lewis right there.
Wonderful right-handed finish. You know, if he's able to do that all night, I believe the Warriors are going to have a very decent size advantage tonight, you know, compared to what they normally have. As number 10 will drive in. He'll let up that, and that is blocked by Nate. Tipped out by Gage, and that will remain the Trojans' ball. Great little defensive possession there from Gage and Nate.
Wow. I thought Gage just got elbowed in the throat, but he did not have the reaction, so I'm going to go with he did not.
I think Gage just doesn't feel pain.
Right, yeah. It's like a robot.
Wow, 30 with a
Baby
left,
hook, yeah.
baby left hook. Wow.
He watched his Hakeem Olajuwon game.
He did. That was a wonderful shot.
Yeah.
It wasn't even that close, you know. He's at that volleyball line. Tucker surveys the defense.
I hope he pulls out a sky hook.
That would be
a
awesome.
sight to see. I would be so happy if I saw that. Really, if anybody done it.
Oh. Man, the crowd did not like that one.
I wonder if the fans could hear that. That was pretty loud.
That one was. He is right beside us, so I'm sorry at home if it's kind of messing up your viewing experience.
I believe he's messing up with concentration. But, no, that's all right. Can't hate on him for expressing his emotions.
There's
Freedom
an amendment
speech.
for it.
Yeah. There's no we had the same idea.
Nate makes a true North State three-pointer.
I think we're both taking history right now. I think that's I think that's where it's at. At least I'm actually taking 2 histories. So.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about some classes yesterday. How much we just love high school.
10 is putting in that
He
work.
is. He really wants that bucket, but he decides to pass it off. 22 cannot get the shot to fall, but Nate comes down with the rebound. Pass it ahead to Trip Pinion. Trip, a little ISO take for himself. Signature spin move out to Keon. He'll let the 3 fly.
Oh,
Bounce off the front rim. Nate could not get there in time, and it will remain Warriors basketball.
you know, I will say I wish that the chairs were a little bit further from the court. I think you'd see a little bit more hustle on
dive,
that base.
yeah.
On that baseline. Not baseline, sideline.
Some senior pro hustle.
Yeah, senior pro.
It's a crazy statement.
Step up.
Anyways, Trip to the younger brother, tongue twister. I'm still
wow.
Oh, Nate, man, if he would have dunked that, I'd have left. I
what?
couldn't even have reacted. Do you see how far back he jumped from?
He did jump from
And
the top.
Trip with his first points back.
Wow.
Big man move. Showing he still got it.
Telling everybody still hit that weight room.
I wonder if he even got nervous. You know, it's his 4th year out there. You know, people are more excited for him to come back. I mean, I feel like he's more happy to just be here than nervous,
Yeah.
you know.
I think this Trojans basketball team really put in that post-work game. I think they all had to watch some Hakeem Olajuwon gameplay or something going along the lines of that.
Keon, take a 3. That one's to the left. Great rebound from Gage. Back to Keon. Could not get that shot to fall in. The Warriors get back on defense. 22 bring the ball up the floor for the Trojans.
Well, maybe not even Hakeem Olajuwon. Maybe Wes Unsold. That's a nice pull.
That is a very nice pull. It's never you either hit like the top, like most known players, and then you kind of skip that middle range. As Tucker lets a 3 fly, and that's another true North Real Estate three-pointer from the younger brother.
Nice. I'm glad to see him shooting hot already.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's earned it.
Probably why he's repping 33 for Larry Bird out there.
Yeah, wonderful shooter. You know, we talked about him on the away game.
Yep.
What an incredible story that
Yeah.
was. But Trojans find themselves in a 6-point hole. Man, he could just let a floater go there.
And he did.
Yeah, I was hoping he would. And that is blocked by Gage. Gets it up to Trip. Trip will take this ball up the floor. Kind of slow, stutter stepping around. Gage will let that 3-ball fly. Could not get it to bounce in. 22 trips. 10 brings the ball up the floor. Loses it. Saves it from going out of bounds. Keon, contested defense. And 10 gets off a great shot, narrowly escaping the block from Keon Lewis.
Wow.
Keon's had some great blocks this year. You know, 2 off the backboard, I believe. Maybe even more. 2 that I know of.
Nice.
Screen from Nate Griffin. Pass off to Gage. Gage will find Tucker. Back to Trip. Trip gets doubled. Dumped down to Gage. Gage will let up a quick layup. Wonderful shot from Gage. Great awareness from Trip to know where his right-hand man is at. That's a timeout from the Trojans. Man, beautiful basketball being played here from the Warriors, but we will take this time out just to talk about one of our game sponsors. Are you sitting on what you think is extremely valuable land but want to know what it's actually worth? Call 931-808-6422 to get a hold of Matt Elrod at Whitetail Properties Real Estate for assistance in the land valuation and selling process today, period.
Nice. I'm glad you added the period that time. Really clarified.
Sometimes it's fun, you know, kind of talking. I mean, what's the term for that, Dagan? Do you know?
What?
Or if you kind of like just talk out loud, like quotation mark, he said this, in quotation mark. Is there a term for that?
You know,
As the Trojans will get the ball
Do you
here.
think their number 33 can shoot just as well?
Nah.
Nah, I don't think so either. I think he's going to have to play a little bit more like Danny Granger.
Okay.
If you didn't
See,
know,
here
that's
we go.
also number
Yeah.
33 at a point of time. Played for the Pacers.
See, it's never a middleman.
No, bro, that
is
is a middleman. That's a middleman. That's a middleman.
Dude,
That's a
if
middleman.
I don't know him, I'm not going to count him as a middleman.
That's a middleman, bro.
My ball knowledge is solid enough, you know.
That's a middleman. He was the
When did he
Pacers
play?
before Paul George.
When
Like
did he
a
play?
little bit before Paul George. Like he was in
So
the
like
league at
kinda
2013.
late
2012,
2000s,
2010, yeah, a little bit around that
Okay.
range. Yeah, Danny
That's
Granger
fair.
played for the Pacers.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Because I really didn't start paying attention to the NBA
That
until
one's on you, bro. That's on
2014.
you. That's on you. That's not even on me, bro. That is
Well,
middle
the
ground.
fact that I've never even heard it is what kind of shocked me, you know, especially for like a 2000s player. It's like a tap on the shoulder from Coach D.
Wow.
Much appreciated.
You know who I think Trip Penyon plays the most like
Who?
NBA wise? Gary Payton.
Gary Payton,
Yeah.
great pick. That's a very good pick.
Yeah.
Very, you know, defense kind of first, but
Yep.
still can get them layups in if he has to.
Exactly.
The glove. You know, I went to a Supercross event, and Gary Payton was there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
it,
impressive.
it was very random, and I feel like I was the only person there that knew him. But I was hopped up.
I would have been hyped up too, man.
Yeah, me and my mom. There's a little dog pile on the floor there to get that one, and it will remain Trojans
I'm trying
basketball.
to think of other people that are number 33. Alonzo Mourning was. Wow.
Yes.
Was Nate. Really?
Yeah, Nate will be called for a technical foul for pushing a player.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not going to jump to assumptions. You know, maybe the guy said something he didn't like. Maybe throwing some little elbows
Yeah.
too that the refs never saw, but everybody saw that push, you know.
The only other one I can think of, this one's actually a mega pool. He played for the Celtics a little bit before Larry Bird. His name is like Steve Karbowski or something like that. I don't even know how to pronounce his last name, but yeah, he was a dog.
Digging deep, Dagan
Yeah.
Phillips, digging deep.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce his last name, so that's all right.
Yeah, you know it's a deep pool whenever like you just know their name, but you don't know how to say it.
Nope. Yeah. I don't even think he was broadcasted on TV. I have no hope on being able to say his name.
Wow. 22, Tyler guarded by Tucker. 3 will get trapped in the corner. 22 will take a nice mid-range, and that one bounced off the back glass. Cole Sims will take this ball for himself. Fine trip across court. Let one fly. Oh, Trip almost had that one in. Keon get the ball knocked out of his hands. Number 10 surveying the defense. Take that one for himself. It's a great layup to go in.
Nice.
Gage will throw in the ball to Trip Pinion. Trip will take this one up the floor. Looking for his next move. Surveying the defense, finds his brother. He lets one fly off the back iron. Beautiful look from Tucker Pinion. Gage will find Cole Sims. Cole splits the defense. Back to Tucker. Back to Cole. He'll let one fly off the left side. Not get that one to fall. Trojans bring the ball off the floor. Top of the key. Spins back to his right, or left, sorry. Finds 10 down low. He'll let up a shot. He'll get fouled by Gage.
Unfortunate. That's all right, though. Gage was playing good, solid defense right there.
He was,
I think
you
he
know.
just bodied up on him a little bit too much.
He did. You know, it's
that's all right.
you know,
I
it
still
just-
like the effort.
I do
know?
too. You know, he's
Yeah.
just a bigger guy.
Yeah.
You know, it's kind of
okay,
easy to
yeah.
do. It's number 10. Man, I really heard that dead spot on the floor right there.
Yes.
You hear that?
I know about that dead
I
spot.
do too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I was trying to throw a lob off the ground myself, and it's dead spot. That's
Did
why I
go
missed
up.
it. Yeah, that's why I missed the dunk from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's the reason why. You never tried another one after that.
Yeah,
You're just
I
like,
just gave up. I was
that
like,
was God's sign telling you, like, hey, you know, you're not meant to dunk from the free throw line. It's true. Hesitation dribble. Finds Tucker. Tucker will pass it off to Cole. Cole pump fakes, drives, finds Keon. Keon will shoot a 3. Rolls in and out. 33 comes down with the rebound. 22 with a wide open field, but Keon Lewis is down there. Great
good
passing.
attempt. Hey, that was a good attempt by Keon.
That was great defense.
1-on-3 is never easy.
And he was still there.
And he was almost about to take the charge, and he came over to the other side, forced that third pass.
Wow. And
nobody could get there quick enough.
Great defense from Keon. I love to see that. Love to see that. This Tripp will take his time. Dribble out the clock. 15 seconds remaining. Warriors down 1. Really trying to get this last shot. I believe he got called for a 5 seconds closely guarded.
Wow.
Man, do not see that call much.
No, you do not.
Very tough.
Yeah.
Tough call
and
to call,
Trojan defense, I feel
yeah,
it's very up close, but they are letting those corner threes stay wide open.
Right.
I believe that the one person is just standing in the paint, dead center of each one of the shooters. And Gage manhandled that guy's shot. Yeah, that was.
He got that foul call from earlier back. Yeah. You know, it's like, yeah, you're not getting that shot up, pal.
Yeah.
So Warriors heading to the huddle. How are you feeling right now, Dagan? Like what you see, what would you change?
For the Warriors, I feel like they gotta run a little bit faster pace because when they're slowing it down, they're making sloppy mistakes. So maybe fix the sloppy mistakes or change the play, like with the mindset you're going in there, like the plays you're running, different things like that. Small, simple things. I think that'll fix most of it. Maybe like just some little things that'll fix it. Make sure you stop them from hitting those hook shots or whatever. Yeah.
And that's not an easy shot to guard,
hit,
you know.
Yeah, so you can't really do much on defense, but maybe stopping them from being able to get to the paint that easily, you know.
Yeah.
Sizing you up and then just boom, or stopping their quick passes for easy layups.
100%. You know, and one thing I've noticed is just kind of Tripp Pinion. He just kind of seems a little limited, you know.
Yeah.
He's still kind of, but you also got to keep in mind he's also just getting right back into basketball.
Yeah.
You know, he's finally playing. Bummed leg, you know, he's probably not 100% yet. That's why he has such a huge brace on. But it's still incredible that he's out here and able to affect the game in the major way that he already has, you know.
Yeah, and maybe they should lean towards, I'm not saying Tripp's doing bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. But to keep him a little bit more preserved for, like, his own health so he can play in more games
100%,
you
know.
I won't be surprised if that's what Mitchell does. I mean, there's literally just been one quarter pass, and I'm sure Tripp is good enough good enough that he can go through that first quarter. But
right, you know, and with this being the last game before we head into the Christmas break, you know, it's really just depends on how important the Frank's tournament is to the coaches and the coaching staff. Like, you know, how much do we want to play Tripp and, you know, risk making this injury that he just healed from worse as he lets up a floater and that one rolls out. Beautiful shot from Tripp, though.
It looks like he's a little bit limping now, but hopefully that's nothing much. And just a little brace on there just when he landed.
Right.
A little uncomfortable.
100%. That's all you can hope for, you know, is Cole gets that ball to Tripp. Tripp lead it to Tucker. Tucker will shoot a three off the right side.
I feel like everybody's shots are falling a little bit more in that. The first half of the first quarter, if you get what I'm saying. First 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, first little bit of the game.
Yeah, first 4 minutes, 5 minutes around there.
Offense was really flowing. Defense was flowing good. Nate comes in.
Maybe for the Warriors, just get back into that same groove.
Right. Our view's a little blocked here, so sorry if we missed the call. As Tripp Pinion dribbles up the floor. Kind of gets ready here. Finds Gage. Gage thinks about it. Finds Nate in the opposite corner. Nate back to Tripp. Tripp to Cole. Cole will let it fly in the corner. That one's just a little off. That'll be heading to the Trojans' way. As Nate and Lucas Dickerson subbed in. .22 remain the ball off the floor. We'll find three. Three will find 33 in the left corner. Back to three. Over to 22. 22 gets quickly trapped. Tripp will hustle for that one. Couldn't get there in time, though. Great steal from Cole. He'll bring this one up. And, man, he was right there on it. As soon as that ball touched Tripp's hands, he hit it out. But he ran out of bounds with it, so it'll remain our basketball. With 6:19 remaining, your Farm Bureau score report is 13 Warriors, 14 Trojans. Man, this is a close game.
Yep.
Trip, passes over to Cole. Cole finds Lucas. Over to Gage. Gage will find Nate. He'll let a three fly off the back iron. Beautiful shot from Nate. Number 10 at the top of the key. Finds 33 down low. Passes up that shot. Finds a number 10. He'll drive in. Find 5 in the corner. He'll let it fly.
Oh.
That one will bounce out. Rebounded by Mr. Trip Pinion. He'll bring it up the floor. Great move from him. Finds Nate in the corner. He'll pass up that shot. Ball finds its way back into Trip Pinion's hands. Over to Gage. He'll think about that one. Lucas gets it. Trip. Trip, hesitation move. High center, fade away. Trip Pinion, oh yeah.
Love to see it.
What a great turnaround jump shot from Trip Pinion. Wow. Incredible shot from Trip. Puts the Warriors up 1. Trojans taking their sweet time, finding their shot. 22 off the right side. Lucas comes down with that one. Leads it ahead to Trip. Trip, stutter step, feeling himself. Finds Gage. Gage in the corner. Not get that one to fall. Cole comes down with an offensive rebound. Finds Gage in the middle. He'll go up and gets fouled. Gage Stevenson will be heading to the free throw line.
Let's hope he hits both of these.
You know, with that beautiful jump shot, I think he deserves it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I'm excited he got fouled just so I can see it twice. Never changed. Me and Dykes talked about that one time. You know, it's.
Would you pay to
Always
have
been the same.
Gage Stevenson's jump shot form?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't feel like his shot form kind of fits my style of basketball. I feel like he has his feet really squared to the basket, and like I don't
either. I never had that.
Yeah, I could never really play like
I
that.
think sometimes when I take shots, my body's facing the baseline. I mean, not
Yeah.
the baseline, the sideline.
Yeah, I feel like I do the same
Yeah.
thing. Or maybe facing the baseline whenever you're shooting from the corner.
Yeah.
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 Warriors trap in the corner, lead up to 10. 10 gets trapped quickly. This Warriors defense is playing so aggressive right now. And that's hit out by Trip, but they cannot save that one.
Then again, Sam, we are playing at City League and at the YMCA, so maybe there's a
100%.
seriousness level to it that we are not taking it very
Yeah.
seriously.
Not
that
at
could
all.
be the differential.
I haven't been mad at basketball in a while, you know.
Neither have I.
30 lets up a right hook.
Oh, they
Falls
love that
in.
hook shot,
Dude.
man.
And if you can master that shot, shoot it all the time, dude. That shot is so pretty.
I wish I was
if you're
tall
good at
enough
it.
to be able to do it easily.
I still do it. I mean, I'm obviously goofing around, but I mean, you know, when it goes in, it's a good feeling. It's like, man, that's just a hard shot.
I'm glad to see
Trip.
Tucker coming back in.
Oh, yeah. Such a great shooter. Great for this offense. And they'll remain the Warriors basketball.
Coming in for his older brother.
Ooh. Man, if that was my brother, I'd be letting him have it.
I would just say he exchanged some words, if I had to guess.
Tucker lob it into Cole. Cole will find Nate.
Oh, was not looking
Saves
for the
that
pass.
from going out of bounds, though. Good save by him. Gage will get it on the right wing. Taking himself, left-handed layup, and it's good. Gage with a beautiful drive. I'm glad to see him taking more of an initiative. You know, he's kind of been really held back this season. He shot more, he's drove more, and I love this Gage Stevenson.
Me too, and nothing against Gage, but I slightly wanted that to rim out this way, Nathaniel.
Oh, if Nate would have got that putback dunk.
Yeah, but nothing I'm glad Gage scored, you know. It was just
course, you know.
for like a energy reason, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for him. Confidence booster.
Yep.
You know.
Love Gage.
Gage is a standalone guy. That's pass is tipped by 33. Fall into the Trojans' hands. 10 will bring it up the floor. Find 14 in the right corner. 10 on the right wing. Over to 5 in the left corner. He'll let it fly. And that one hit the top of the backboard. Man, as great hustle from 22.
That got me excited real fast.
I did too.
I thought we were going to get to see it.
See a little Nate Griffin tomahawk jam, maybe. You could just tell by the way he was slowing down. He's really going to gather step into that last one. But
wow,
this Tripp just lobs it up to Lucas, and that one's tipped by number 5.
He's used to sticky hands, Purvis.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
he's used to Purvis just mossing everybody. Number 10 will get the charge call. Beautiful job by Tucker Pinion.
He's doing exceptional this year.
Man, I just heard somebody let out a gnarly growl. A growl, Dagan Phillips. That is what that was.
I was so confused what that was. It was loud, but I did not know what it was.
I heard a raw, but that thing was like forceful. I mean, they meant it. As Tripp goes up with a good floater, cannot get that one to fall. Trojans will take this one up the floor. Yeah, it's good to call out on that one with Nate Griffin trailing behind you. And over to 5. 5, tipped by Nate. Nate will take this up the floor himself. Dunk on somebody.
Oh.
And they'll foul him. They're going to call that intentional. I believe he made a great play on the ball there. Yeah, it'll just be a shooting foul.
I think he had enough of the ball that it couldn't really be argued.
100%, yeah. Like from a basketball standpoint, like I know what he was doing, but like it's
see that
you
can't
did
call
it perfect.
that.
He did it good though, you know.
That was a great play on him.
Yeah.
Especially since somebody got injured. If somebody would have got injured, you could maybe argue it wasn't good, but that was a great play on his part.
And a great free throw there from Nate Griffin.
Because me personally, I personally would not want to get dunked on either.
Oh, no. Especially in front of all these people. Like at the YMCA, you know, it's.
No. I just pick them up.
Yeah.
I'm one of those people. I just grab you and I take 2 steps. Only person I've never tried to do that with is Japeth Richmond.
100%.
Shout out Japeth. He's my dog. But, yeah, no, I just run away.
Yeah.
I just run away.
Just for the people at home, I believe Nate was bleeding, so he had him and Mr. Brent had to run into his office. And
hope it doesn't get on the jersey.
Yeah,
that is some insane rules if you did not know.
Really?
Yeah, I believe that if the blood is on the jersey, they have some stipulations. I know it was like that in middle school. If you had blood in your jersey, you could not play. Because I broke my nose, and there was blood coming out of my nose, and I was wearing a maroon jersey, and I wiped it, and I made sure it only got on the maroon part. Because if it got on the white part, I'd be subbed out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Incredible game awareness there from Mr. Takes Phillips.
Yeah.
The 22 will get the ball to 14 in the corner. Over to 10. 10 will, or 3, sorry, will get fouled on that layup. He led to the line himself. So I guess we just forfeit the free throw by Nate.
Yeah, that was.
That sucks.
Yeah, I feel like Cole should have been able to shoot that free throw.
Or something.
Or maybe he did and we just blocked it out of our mind. I don't think he did, though.
I don't think he did either.
Let us know, Sam Dykes.
Yeah, Dykes, let us know.
Or if there's a little rule with that.
Yeah, Dykes will know it. I'll be expecting a text here within a minute and a half, 2 minutes. Probably sooner. Number 3 lets up the free throw. He makes both of his. Sets this lead down to 2. Tripp setting up the offense, calling the play. Passes over to Tucker. Tucker over to Cole. Back to Tucker. Hands it off to Keon. Little motion offense. Tripp Pinion. Jab step. Spin move. Layup.
That
he'll get fouled.
That would have been beautiful.
Really kind of getting the rust off that chain there. You know, Tripp kind of getting back in his bag, finding his old moves. Now he's just got to find that finish, you know.
Like to see his little brother help him up, too. That was nice.
I hope somebody got a photo of that. You know, that'd be an amazing photo.
I think it was his brother. If not, his little brother was standing right beside him, so cool enough anyway. Yeah, same concept. Any interaction's cool.
If I was a parent and I had any photo of my 2 sons playing on the same high school basketball team, that's getting framed.
What's pretty cool is also throwing this out there. Tripp is 3. Tucker is 33. That is 3 threes.
I love that.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
So if you're Tate, what's the move?
I believe he likes 3.
Hey, three's fair. Three's a very clean color. You know,
I think that's Tate's favorite though. I think Tate's a big 3 guy.
that's
I think
good.
he sticks with 3.
As the layup's off by number 3.
Yeah.
We'll take it. Our own number 3 will take up the floor. He'll do a spin move. Find his brother in the corner. He'll let it fly. That's a true North Real Estate 3-pointer by Mr. Tucker Pinion.
Hey, that went 3 to 33, 4-3. That's a bar.
Wow. four threes. Wow. 10 will let up a nifty shot of his own. Wow.
He has a really high peak on his jump shot.
Yeah,
that
you
looks
see
pretty
the
difficult
net
to block.
after that?
Yeah,
You
that
see
looks
the
pretty
net?
difficult to block. I don't know if I'd want to I don't know if I'd want to be guarding that the way how high he gets that ball up. I don't even know if my contest would mean anything.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Some
Wow.
fans are pretty
Really
upset about no call
trying to
there.
Say that's a walk, but not. Or at least from our angle, you can't call
yeah.
it. He was turned, so. If the ball is not completely in his hands and the Trojans are hitting it out,
The refs didn't
nobody
call
has-
it, so
Yeah. And he's right there.
Yeah.
Anyways, 10 will pass it off to 22. Find 14 in the corner. That one is an air ball. Trojans really need to get out of that left corner because it is not going good for them. Warriors have 6 seconds. 5-4. Triple let up a turnaround fadeaway.
And the
Gage
fans
almost got
were
that
really,
off.
really willing to let him know that that was an air ball, even though it clearly hit net. So kind of defeats the
Man.
purpose of an air ball, but that is all right.
Really had to get that point across.
Yeah, that's always been a bothersome of me, you know.
Yeah, really got to make sure he knows the air ball, even though he just watched it, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
No, I'm just always never the biggest fan of like the air ball being called when it hit something. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that bad. You know, it's basketball.
not, yeah.
Basketball, that's going to happen, but
You know what I'm saying? If it's not, you can't really say anything.
no, you know. And we'll take a quick second to talk about our halftime sponsor. Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta is your hometown source for quality mattress, made in America furniture, Stern Perfect Sleeper, and Beauty Rest mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, you will always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they'll pay for your sales tax on every purchase, plus free delivery. Morgan Furniture at 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best in furniture and bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture.
Nice. Wow, and look at all these stuffed animals out here. Just wanted to
know.
point that out.
That's so cool.
Do you know what's going on?
I can go find it really quick.
Yeah, let me know.
If,
I knew about this, but I don't know what it's called. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you. I will head to the Warrior Media Facebook page really quickly.
Yeah, I remember this. It just went blank on what it's called. I'm glad that the Soddy Daisy could also, you know, they seem like they have some stuffed animals. And I just watched a player hit a Heisman emo.
Wow. That's crazy. But this is called the Teddy Bear Toss. And during the halftime of the boys' game, which is now, they will toss teddy bears or stuffed animals to the gym floor. These animals will be collected and given to children in need for Christmas.
Wow, that is great to hear.
Yeah, I love
that. Is
this,
fantastic. Yeah. I like how they're not all bears either. That's some pretty unique stuff out there.
Yeah,
like I saw Triceratops, which would be so cool to have. If I were to get a stuffed animal Triceratops, I would think that's cool, and I am 16 years old. So,
man, I want to see some. I wanted to see a giant stuffed animal.
And I'm seeing a couple Pokemon out there too. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's sick. I love the squishy ones. That this
what are they called?
right
Squishmallows? Yeah, those are the ones
like,
that are Pokemon. If you did not know, those were both Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one on the left is
I
like
feel so old, and I'm 18. Yeah. But yeah, I love those like squishmallow ones. You know,
they're pretty comfortable.
Yeah, I bought my girlfriend a cow one.
Okay,
dude, I almost kept it.
You know
I almost kept
crazy?
it.
Stuffed animals now are really expensive.
They are.
Bro, my girlfriend asked for a Jellycat. Shout out my girlfriend, but just for oh my god, that looks really cool. Sorry,
Wow.
I see a minion. That is something. I see.
I want that big teddy bear.
You want the teddy bear?
I want that big teddy bear.
I would be happy if I got any of those. That is some really cool stuff. I do see the minion. The minion is entertaining. I'm a big monkey fan too. I'm a big monkey fan. But getting on what I was saying.
Wow.
Jelly
Isaiah
cats.
Kelso approves.
Yep, Isaiah Kelso approves. Give me a little high five. He gave me a little high five. But anyway, some jelly cats. My girlfriend was like, hey, I want a jelly cat. And if you do not know what those are, bro, you look them up. They are absurdly expensive.
Oh, no.
I spent $35 on a stuffed penguin that is named Maurice.
I think
he is a goat, if you did not know. But look at a couple. You see that bear?
Wow. That is.
Yeah. Just go on the. So jelly cats. Shout out my girlfriend for letting me know about those things. They're pretty cool. All of hers are frowning. So we're sticking with the theme.
Dang.
But yeah, they're pretty cool. So if anybody got a jelly cat out of this stuffed animal toss thing, that's pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah.
I think the Squishmallow I bought was $35.
Yeah.
You know, it's crazy.
But
how
mine was
expensive
half
they are.
price.
Half price.
Yes, like I think that like some of the bigger ones, which mine wasn't like the smallest, they're like $40 and shipping's about $10.
Oh.
So
wow.
like I had like 20% off and a nice little deal because it was Black Friday. So
Solid.
yeah,
Good
that was
play.
last year.
Hey,
Yeah, always checking
good
out those
boyfriend
deals.
play.
Yeah. But yeah, no, they are expensive. They have a couple. There's a dragon one, $120.
Well, that bear we just looked at was $500.
Yeah, I think that was something
$500.
else though. That was a $500 stuffed animal bear. It did look really cool. It looked pretty realistic. I think it can maul me if it really wanted to.
Yeah, that's a whole set of tires, though. I mean,
It is. But I mean,
tires or a big teddy bear, you know?
big teddy bear, in my opinion. I believe it was a Kodak bear. Now, I don't know if that one was a jelly cat, but it could have been owned by the same company,
Probably.
which probably is
Maybe it's like they have a higher
Yeah.
end.
100%. I'm not personally doing that. Sorry, Peyton, but that's not happening.
Yeah. I've already been told I need to buy this big stuffed animal for Valentine's Day. It's a Build-A-Bear one.
Okay.
Giant longhorn stuffed animal. This thing is
That's cool.
this big.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I might buy it early just so I can have it for like a month. Like, that's how excited I am for this thing.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm thinking about picking up a Bigfoot one. I think that'd be pretty cool.
That would be sick.
Or a frog.
a frog.
Yeah, with headphones. And frowning.
cool.
Of course it's frowning. I mean, why
Yeah.
would it not be? I hope she's not listening to this because then she's going to know I'm going to buy it. So I'm going to psych her out and throw out one that I know I'm not going to buy. We're already done that, and I thought ahead. So now she's confused.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
Yeah.
Good save.
Mind
good,
games.
Hey, good
that's
save
mind
or it
games.
wasn't a good save?
At
you
all.
know?
I have no clue. She'll text me in a little bit if she was listening to this, and I'll figure out that was a good recovery.
Yeah,
That is a really cool thing for everybody from both sides to
Yeah.
do something so special to those kids. Give out those stuffed animals. We did go on a long rant about how cool stuffed animals were.
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, I'm 18, and that's still cool to me. You know, I have a huge dinosaur.
Clearly it was. We were talking about it. For
I have a
7
huge
minutes.
dinosaur on my bed that I bought for my mom, even though I knew she wasn't going to take it because I knew she wouldn't have room for it. But I was like, she would
Nice, yeah.
love this. And then anyways, I was like, I
Yeah.
get to give her this huge stuffed animal that she also loves, and I'll get to keep
Yeah.
it still. You know, it's just a win-win.
I have one of my dad's basketball stuffed animal. One's Phoenix Suns.
That's
Pretty cool. Yeah. He says it's because Charles Barkley. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I guess he was a big Charles Barkley fan at the time. Pretty cool. He was an MJ hater though.
Really?
Sorry for my dad for kind of cutting you out there.
Yeah, he's going to catch some.
Yeah, some backlash for that. I
Get
didn't
some
even think about
strays
that.
from
Sorry
that,
about that one,
yeah.
Dad. He's a Jazz fan though, so
Oh.
yeah, explains the hatred behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a Jazz fan too. So
Hey, at least you're not like an older Jazz fan. You know, you're not
Yeah.
like a Jazz fan that, you know, you're just known as the team that lost to
And-
Michael Jordan
yeah.
twice.
well, Jazz now, and when I was younger, I was a big OKC fan, so I still like OKC.
I got you.
Yeah, but Jazz fan now. But when I was younger, I was OKC fan. Big Russell Westbrook fan, and Serge Ibaka.
You know, now that you said that you were a Jazz fan, I remember us talking about Donovan Mitchell one time. I remember that.
He's a hooper.
He is. Donovan Mitchell is a great player. I love the way he plays.
Yeah,
Such
very
a
nice.
He plays so.
He played for Louisville,
aggressive.
right?
Something like that.
I hope I'm right, because then I seem really cool to know that. I seem really cool if I know that. We are going to hit a little fact check right there. Donovan
Fact check it for us.
Mitchell. No, don't do that. What are you doing? I'll be mad if Sam texts you.
He might.
Let's go. University of Louisville.
Really.
Bang. That is ball knowledge. That is ball knowledge.
Wow, I'm proud of you.
Yep. And he had a buzz cut back then.
Wow.
And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander played for Kentucky. I don't even need to look that one up. I know that one.
That sounds
Darren
right.
Fox
He
is
seems like a
Duke.
Kentucky player.
Derek Fox. No, Darren Fox is also Kentucky. I'm lying.
I knew that
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
I was going
Darren
to
Fox
correct you. I
also,
knew
yeah.
that one.
I'm lying. It's the blue jerseys, and I'm colorblind.
It's that
so,
blue theme.
Yeah. I always have an excuse. Duke is Jason Tatum. Duke is Jason Tatum. Trying to think of out of high school basketball players. Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, LeBron James.
We're missing a big one.
Yeah.
Who's that one kind of decent player? Not well known, like Kobe Bryant. I'm joking. I'm obviously joking. We all know who Kobe Bryant is.
Bro, this kid bet me that I could not argue that 10 players were better than Kobe Bryant.
Really?
Yep, and I argued that there's 10 players out there better than Kobe Bryant.
Really?
So I'm sorry for any of those Kobe Bryant lovers. I do like Kobe Bryant. I think he's top 10, but I'm just saying you can argue that he's not top 10. That's all I was getting at.
That's fair.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people just
put him top 5. I don't know if he's top 5.
Yeah, I know. That's such a hard top 5. You know, I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if I could put him in top 5.
I don't think I can't.
Yeah, that's.
Steph Curry keeps climbing every year, though, and I'm not a big Steph Curry fan.
If he wins another championship.
That's what I'm saying. He keeps climbing every year. I'm not the biggest Steph fan, though. I hope Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets MVP. I'm assuming it'll go to Jokic because Jokic is putting up crazy numbers.
As he always does.
And then I had
What
to
an amazing
argue
player.
against one of my friends that Russell Westbrook deserved his 2016 MVP. He tried to say that LeBron James deserved it over Russell Westbrook.
What?
And I'm like, you are just wanting LeBron James another MVP. And that's not even the year you should be picking.
Yeah,
Tell me some dude's averaging a triple-double.
That's some James glazing there.
So, sorry to you, Womp. I'm not going to say his real name. That's his gamer tag is Womp. He lives out in Ohio, so
I'll get this ad read in really quickly. But Morgan Furniture Center in Sparta is your hometown source for quality made-in-America furniture. And Stern, perfect sleepers and beauty rest mattresses. At Morgan Furniture, you always get a Save with Dave discount deal. Plus, at Morgan's, they'll pay for your sales tax on every purchase, plus free delivery. Morgan Furniture at 570 North Spring Street in Sparta, because you deserve the best furniture in bedding for your home. Save with Dave at Morgan Furniture.
Nice.
Man, that was all in one breath.
Wow, that's impressive. Not as impressive as how good that furniture will be, though.
Yeah.
That was a good setup, man.
Nice. As that foul will be on Keon, that is his first. Trojans will get the ball down by 4. Your Farm Bureau score report reads 25 for the Warriors, 21 for the Trojans.
Wow. They are running a play called Diamond.
Okay.
And it
Tell
is.
us about it.
It actually
Beautiful
builds a
three-pointer.
diamond the entire time.
Wow.
They've ran it 3 times, and I've noticed that it actually made a diamond. And even when they rotate it, because it is a motion to open up a wing three-pointer on both sides, but it is, each pass will open up a wing three-pointer. It is indeed a diamond in every possession.
Wow.
Except one player. One player obviously is separated, and that is the person with the ball.
Yes.
And
that's a wonderful play for them. You know, they finally found something that works for them. As Nate Griffin lets up a beautiful left-handed layup. And
see if they run it again.
I could not imagine trying to block that shot.
Yeah. How high he can jump.
And how he doesn't go to the basket. He's going away still, you know.
Yeah. They did not run it, if you're curious.
Yeah, we did not see that diamond formation on the floor there. Number 10 is in the corner with a wonderful jab step. It's Tucker with almost a beautiful steal. They'll call that back out on
Tucker was a little upset on that. Call. No, he's good. Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, great hustle from him.
He's no longer upset.
And that's the advantage about being a smaller guard. It's just that speed, you know.
How fast your hands. I feel like Gage struggles to get low dribble steals because of how monstrous his arms are.
Right. You know.
Good move by Keon.
Beautiful move from Keon. Nice little left shoulder spin. But yeah, Gage, you know, those huge arms. He's got to have a lot of force to get those bad boys moving.
Absolutely. I hope Gage does not listen back to this and we talk about his arms for a while. That's all right.
Somebody will send it to him. Nate with a great steal. Dunk on somebody.
Did not dunk on
anyone. Beautiful shot and one. Send him to the free throw line.
He does not show a lot of expression at all. That was me. I'm at least like hitting a little scream or something. Maybe not a scream, but like at least a little bit. He just like stood up, looked at everybody. But if you know Nate, that's just Nate.
It is Nate.
Yeah.
That's what makes Nate Nate, you know?
Yeah.
He cannot get that free throw to fall, but it's okay. Still got the 2 points on the board.
Hey, there's Diamond. Hey, they said it. Watch this.
Hey,
They started out a diamond.
20
You still
times.
see it's a diamond. Still a diamond. Now it broke up a little bit right there, but I believe our defense stopped them from keeping the diamond. But now it's right back to a diamond. Are you seeing it, Sam?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. See, still a diamond. Still a diamond. Staying a diamond. Wow. That is a great name for that play.
Beautiful name. It's fitting. Some would say.
It did not work very well right there, but it is still a great name. I was just wanting to point out whoever named that play. Look
Thank
at you
you.
go. Yeah.
Good job to you.
Apparently, I believe it's 22 who's bringing the ball up the court for the Trojans. Really enjoys the name, too, because he made sure
He was
they
yelling.
knew. Yeah. That's why we knew. We normally can't hear, so.
But we'll take this quick second to talk about our game sponsor. Have you ever come across any problems trying to sell your property? Well, lucky for you, Matt Elrod at Whitetail Properties Real Estate has your land sale solution. So call today at 931-808. Is that a Tyler Meadows cam? Are you kidding me?
Oh.
This is amazing. Sorry to stop the ad read short. I just had to point that out. But 931-808-6422 to get your answer today. Tyler Meadows cam is what we've been needing.
That is great.
And a feature from Bryson Anderson.
It went away.
Wow.
We should have put it back on. I think that should be 3 hours of Tyler Meadows cam.
Incredible.
Love to see it. I don't think they could have. I feel like they done that just to mess with you, Sam. Make sure you're running an ad read.
Yeah.
While the Tyler Meadows cam came on. Like, get this guy.
Yeah. They'll get him to stop. Number 30 hands it off to 3. 3 will find 22 for a left right wing. Man, if I messed it up one more time, I'll quit saying it.
Oh,
we have an
guy,
injury down on the floor here.
Hopefully it's nothing serious.
Tripp gets a left-handed layup. Are they going to call it? I'm not sure. Yeah, they're not going to count that point. Rightfully so, just them being down a man.
Yep. Not count that. And I believe they have to. I believe that his breath was knocked out of him.
I believe so too.
Yeah, the motions he was having with the ref, and he is still talking to the ref, which I would be pretty angry if. I believe it looked like he was trying to say he was elbowed. If that was the case, I would not be very happy either. Yeah, and I believe the ref was really trying to get him off that basketball court.
And that's rough,
Yeah.
you know. When you lose your
But you got to get the game going.
Yeah.
You know?
10, beautiful shot. Deep 3 over Nate. Not an easy shot to get off, I will say that. But and he is still.
I hope I hope that's all it is. Nothing.
I believe so.
fractured
You
or
know, he's
anything.
just kind of walking around. Yeah, I believe he's fine.
Hopefully it's nothing with the ribs.
Yeah,
that'd be terrible.
Yeah, I believe he'd still be down probably. You
Probably,
know, as much
yeah.
as people talk about rib injuries.
Yeah, I heard they're pretty painful.
Yeah. Every time you breathe.
Yeah, the
you know?
last rib injury I heard, the person had it because the person tried to pick them up and they got dropped. They fractured their rib.
I'd be so mad.
And that was the first time they hung out.
This Tripp knocks in a beautiful bank-in fadeaway, but
No shot.
it would not count.
Unfortunate. Love to see that in this highlight reel, but, you know.
Hey, maybe we can just still put it in there,
Yeah.
you know.
And they, never have the whistle.
Yeah.
And then no one will ever know.
They still have all the players, walking
Yeah.
back, though, but it's just Tripp shooting that fadeaway. It's like they just knew he was going to score.
They gave up. That's how much of a hooper he is.
That foul will be on Tucker Pinion. That will be his first. Still throwing the
Not a
ball.
whole lot of fouling, in my opinion, this game.
No, it's been a very clean game. I've really enjoyed watching it. You know, I hate when there's just a bunch of stops.
Yeah.
You know, a bunch of timeout, a bunch
I
of
get
free
bored.
throws. I do too. That's why I like college basketball. As Tucker tries to sell the charge. 22 cannot get the jump shot to fall. That ball is saved by number 3. That'll be a block on Tucker. Man, I wonder if they know they're yelling at a sophomore.
Yeah, I wonder if they're yelling at a. I believe Tucker is only 16. He may only be 15, but I believe he's 16. So
No, he is 16. I
he's
saw him
16. Yeah,
driving
he's
today.
driving. Yep. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right. I had to think about it for a second. But either way, still minor.
Yeah, that's
But you know,
it doesn't even
all
matter
right.
if they're yelling at like Gage.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it's still a high school student.
Yeah, that's really the point we should be getting across. But I hope that they're more meaning it towards the ref and not Tucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hope, because I don't think Tucker's bothered. But, you know, for my own,
Yeah, Tucker's got that pinion blood in him, you know. It's
he ain't bothered
hard
by
to
that.
shake. This Tripp finds Tucker at the top of the key. He'll pass it back out to Tripp. Tripp back over to Tucker. Pump fake. Back to Tripp.
Thought he was going to shoot
Pinion
a
to
step
pinion
back.
action.
That would have been
If
nice.
he would have shot that,
and made it,
wow. Triple drive,
oh,
and that will be
I believe it was
A
a foul, a
charge?
block. I believe it was a block. Tripp's throwing
Okay.
the ball in now, yeah.
okay. I saw the ref kind of point his hand. I thought he was calling like a charge.
No, I think he was pointing
Perfect.
that it was on the ground
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
something.
But, man, we can never get
Oh,
that to fall
wow.
in. But
But
Keon
Keon,
finally got that
nice.
tip. Good save
Yeah.
from him.
Love to see Keon using his vertical abilities.
100%. You know, it's such a big advantage.
Yeah, and you don't see him jump as much as he probably should, but glad to see it happening.
Maybe he'll hear that clip and
Yeah.
start going all out.
He's a very athletic fellow. But
100%. You know, and he's always been athletic.
yeah,
It's 10 really trying to get this ball game back in here.
that was a really good layup. I will say
that
yeah,
was
that's
beautiful.
That
The
was
spin
great.
he had
yeah.
on that and the roll.
Yeah,
Beautiful
that
shot
was-
from number 10.
Yeah, I know he had a lot of force through that too, because that looked contested. Like ball, someone maybe hit the ball. Like that was impressive.
Wow, and Tripp gets called for stepping out of bounds. And what the Warriors do not want to do right here is
Turnovers.
give up the
Yeah.
lead.
Or turnovers. in
Yeah, you
general.
don't want to turn over, but you don't want to give her the lead, because
Yeah.
whenever that momentum shifts into the Trojans' hands going into the fourth quarter,
That would be rough. for
that's
these
hard to
Warriors,
come
yeah.
back from. Hard to come back from. As our Warrior at cheerleaders will get up a quick stunt here. And
Wow.
oh, a front flip.
Nice.
I know my girlfriend is jealous right now.
I thought we were about to see
Wow.
a backflip. That would have
That
been
would
pretty
have
cool.
been crazy. Then I would have been jealous.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Do you know they cannot do flips out of the air? It has to
Really?
be. They have to be holding on to them at all times. They cannot be disconnected and do flips.
Wow, just
Yeah,
safety kind of roll.
I figured that out because of Powder Puff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we try to convince them to let us do a backflip because this kid weighs like 110 pounds in my grade.
Yeah, you just
Sling him,
up.
and yeah, we told him to try to do a backflip because he can do one as long as he's on like a little bit of a ledge. So, bro, you can easily do one in the air. They told us no.
Imagine we got Powder Puff, but every team got like somebody like Gracie Meadows. Imagine how high.
Who would the?
guys
I don't
could
even know
do
if
it.
we would have one. Would we? Would we have one? Juniors wouldn't. I don't think we would.
Mm-mm.
I feel like we're all pretty tall. For
The
these
seniors would
juniors.
have a huge advantage if we got
Yeah.
Gracie Meadows. You know how many points, extra points
Sophomores.
we'd get?
Sophomores would have Maddox Dildine.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know any freshmen.
Yeah, I don't either.
Yeah, it's all right. It's probably. It's all right.
Yeah.
Sorry to those freshmen out there. That was not a diss on y'all.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
not
don't
a
know
diss.
any-
It's
yeah,
just, you know,
we-
y'all are still kind of shy. Don't really
Yeah.
open up too much.
wrong wings and stuff. I mean, most of
Yeah.
my classes are in the whole of the building.
I have had a few freshmen. I think they think I'm teachers just because I have a mustache, but they're always like, if I hold the door for them, they'll be like, "Oh, thank you, sir." But,
Nice.
you know,
hey,
if-
I'm glad they're respectful though.
Yeah, thank you so much for all the respect, but you don't have to call me sir. You know,
So
we're
am I-
still.
What if I call you sir, Sam? Is that okay? Are you
Well, then
bothered?
I think you would just be joking, so I just laugh.
Yeah, you're
But-
right. Yeah, I would
but-
never actually. No need too
I,
long.
I feel like they think I'm like 25. You know, I kind of feel bad.
I think you teach. I see you as either a history or a math
Yeah,
teacher.
history.
Yeah, I think
History is
I
what
could
I
see
do
you.
myself.
I could see you as a history, but I feel like more history teachers have mustaches.
Yeah, or more history teachers are just guys. I feel like, you
It's
know.
true. And math.
Yeah, 100%. Tucker thinks about that one. Gage
Yeah.
finds Nate. Nate over to Tripp. Tripp take this ball for himself. Fouls on the floor. Number
Glad he put up
3.
that extra shot. See if he's
Yes.
feeling any warmer.
And that's the 4th foul on number 3. If I'm the head coach,
I'm
I'll be
subbing.
thinking about subbing him out. You know,
I'm
you still have a
100%,
whole
and
fourth
he
quarter.
probably is right there.
Good choice from him. His Tripp will lay that up. Beautiful, beautiful.
But Tripp has been on the ground a lot this game. I'm not the happiest to see it, but I'm glad he's still putting out that effort.
Oh, 100%. You know, everything counts right now. We need all of it. As that ball is almost stolen by Tripp, and they're going to call a timeout.
Have to be specific, but, you know, it probably doesn't matter that much, but just felt like stating.
Good call, good call. Way to notice the nuances, you know, the little details.
Mind for detail, yeah.
I like to give a shout-out to not the whole student section, but just that little group that's standing up.
And be specific. That is Ben Brogdon, Will Walker, Chase Lewis, saw an interview, and Noah Skeeth, I think, that's
Abby
right.
Hetty, Will Stockton, Janae Reese, Maddox Young.
And Laney Noctaborn.
Laney Noctaborn. Wow, what a group of people.
That's a freshman. I do know that. But she's really tall. She was one who dominated in during the pep rally homecoming thing with the volleyball.
Oh, I missed it. I slept through that. Yeah, I don't have the first block. I didn't even know it was a thing.
You're good, man.
Oh, good tip from Tripp. Just couldn't save that one. Remain Trojans basketball. I'm not sure what the fans are griping about right now, but we'll let this game play on. They're going to call a foul on 33. I mean, I'm surprised nobody's yelling, but
I think they're just in disbelief. That's the facial expressions they're giving.
Yeah, they're just kind of, they seem like they're just fed up, but ain't nothing to be fed up with. These have been some great calls here from the refs tonight.
I think they're just mad because they're losing.
Oh, yeah, 100%. You know, after you get blowed out, then you're losing the boys' game, too. It's just hard to find something to cheer for, you know. You know, being a Warriors fan, we're really not really on the end of that stick.
Nope.
So Tucker will let up a three. Almost goes in. Beautiful shot from him. The Trojans will get the ball back. 22 will bring it up the floor. Up to 10. Wonderful ball player. I'm the coach. I'm getting him the ball a lot more, but 22 will find 14 in the corner. He'll let it fly. Almost gets it to bounce in. That's
Tripping with a great rebound.
It was a great rebound. That's that athletic ability, but it's stolen quickly. Well, can he dunk?
Let's see if he dunks.
I'm not
he can kind of dunk.
I won't count it. If it's not forceful, it's not a good dunk. So
I probably can't dunk in your eyes then, Sam.
Really?
That's basically what I can do.
Well, his was more of like a lay-in, though. Like I feel like he could have slammed it. You see
okay,
what I'm saying?
I will admit he probably could have grabbed onto that rim a little bit more, but doing that stops you from getting rim stuffed at all. So he's probably just still trying to guarantee the points. But that's basically how I dunk. Just add a little bit more rim grab.
But see, at that point, I'd rather just go for the layup. Because, I mean, if I'm already up there, I'm going to go for it all.
Unless I do catch – unless it's like that's only when I have the ball in my hands. But if it's thrown into the air and I can get a lob, it's a little bit more powerful.
I got you.
I almost got a two-handed putback.
Tucker, halftime. I'm going to say game time. Man, and number
30
would
blocks.
not let Gage get that extra shot up.
For no reason, but, you know, he was probably still in that defensive mentality, like no shots are getting made. And let's see, there seems to be 3 more people added to our standing student section.
Keely Cunningham, Sierra. Oh, man, don't kill me. I forgot your last name. Somebody asked me what your last name was during the happy, and I could not remember it either.
It's all right. We move on.
Hey, we ball.
And then there's Coach D's walking across.
Brianna Stone.
Yep. But, like, I never understood how separated our student section always is.
Yeah.
They're very divided. Very, very divided.
That's the one sad part about being a commentator is I can't go over there and hop up the student section.
Yeah, that's how I'm feeling. You know, I really brought some more life into the football student section. They needed it. No hate on Will Stockton. I'm just saying that there was no hate there. I was just saying that not always people were very energetic.
I'm so sad.
I don't know why, but
who's going to lead it next year?
I'm supposed to, unless I'm commentating. So, which is probably going to happen.
Yeah,
so.
they probably should start looking.
Yeah, should probably start looking for somebody else.
Yeah.
I tried to convince Andrew Price to do it, and Will Walker. And I'll probably thinking Andrew will back down. So I'm thinking Ben Brogdon and Will Walker will indeed do it next year.
Ben should definitely do it. I feel like Ben would be great at it. You know, he's got a lot of.
And he's such a nice fella. Same thing with Will.
He wouldn't get like too outlandish with it, you know.
And that's why nobody wanted me to do it.
Cole knocks in a beautiful True North Real Estate three-pointer. Great shot from him.
Yeah. A lot of people were against me doing it, but You know, if I'm commentating, it doesn't really have a problem. So, you know.
That's so
But,
random.
Yeah. There's some people out there that don't like me, Sam.
Man, I like you.
Yeah, appreciate that one,
think
Sam.
you're
I
a
like you
standalone
too.
guy.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. We greatly appreciate that. I'll go to sleep thinking about that.
You go to sleep happy.
Yeah, be like, man, Sam Roberts thinks I'm a standalone guy.
Yeah, anytime you're just upset, but just think about this one time.
I will. Oh, I thought we were going to get a wide open break for Nathaniel to slam it home.
Bodies are flying everywhere. 33 lets up a corner three. Won't go. 10 gets a rebound of his own. Sidestep.
And
Trip.
Like,
Oh,
this guy beside
we're
us is
happy here.
not
As
happy.
there are phones flying on the ground, too. As Nate
Is putting on some
shifty behind
moves,
the
yeah.
back move. Trip. Thinks about it. Gets it to Cole. Cole will drive. Floater rims out. Oh, that one hurts.
That was very good ball knowledge to take the floater, knowing he was waiting for that contact.
100%. You know, kind of turned his body,
Yeah.
kind of shifted around. And
Made
floated
sure he
up.
couldn't even flop
Yes.
for it. Yeah.
Yeah, as the
Smart play on the other guy for not flopping, because I have seen people flop and get the foul called on them just because they were flopping.
Yeah.
And I know some refs out there that hate people that flop, so they just don't even call it.
this Trojan crowd is
Yeah.
not very fond of the flop.
Flops. No, they are not at all.
Or maybe it's just when Tucker.
Yeah, maybe it's
so-called
just when
flops.
Tucker
That was in
does it.
quotation marks for the people at home. I did not think he flopped. I think that was just a true charge.
I just think his feet weren't fully set. That's all. I think that's why I just called a foul on him. I just think he was a little late there. That's okay. That's most of the time when it's called a foul call. Not normally because you're like falling on the ground with no contact. I think most of the time your feet are not set enough,
Right.
which is very important for a charge.
Yes, I felt that's
Yeah.
the main thing they look at.
Mm-hmm.
10 lets a 3 fly. Can't get that one to go. Thank goodness. It's back out to him. They'll find 22. 30 down on that left post. Fade away.
And again, they are wanting a call.
You
These
know,
Trojan
Dagan,
fans.
if these Trojan fans were out on the court and they had the striped shirt on, there would be free throws every possession.
Yes, there would be. I believe that there would be, and they are wanting that as a foul call. Too, so.
Tucker let
From
a 3
way
fly.
downtown.
Oh.
Sorry, I've always wanted to say way downtown.
Hey, don't be sorry for commentating the game. It's your job. 14 lets up a corner 3. Can't get that one to go either. 33 saves it. Over to 10. And Trojan fans are looking for anything to be fouled. It's 10 finds 14.
That was a good finish if he would have made it.
Yeah, he just
Great idea right there.
great. If he could have just got that ball with a little more spin, a little bit more out.
Trip for a
3.
three.
Oh man, you're about to hear me start yelling.
Sam,
You probably heard me from
yeah.
home.
the one I'm hoping to also get him to say is dagger. I want to say there's the dagger.
Yeah, that's such a fun
Yeah.
one to say.
Yeah. I said it last time, but I said it for no reason.
Just to say,
yeah. I
Is
don't know if
this
the
the
fans
dagger?
caught on, but I said it. There was no reason.
Can't believe we didn't say it during the girls' game. That'd be
Yeah.
great. But 14 with a corner 3, and the Trojans finally get their corner 3 to go in, and they'll cut the lead down to just 1.
We need to get a quick bucket here. This way we get some momentum going.
We do. We don't need to let the Trojans
I
take
think we just
over
called.
here.
Somebody called a timeout. I don't know which one. I'm not as aware this time. It's only a 30-second though. I'm a little aware on that. Oh, it was White County.
White County timeout.
Probably smart. They wanted to sub 2 players in. I do not remember who they are, but they did want to sub some players in.
We'll figure out right here, but your Farm Bureau score report is 40-39. Warriors lead by 1 with 5 minutes remaining.
So
As the Warriors come back out, had a young fan.
ask us what we're doing.
Yeah, I had to point to our wonderful papers that state we are live and we cannot talk, even though I'd love to talk to all of my fans.
Yeah, which
But-
it kind of defeated the purpose of us not talking about it because we just talked about the whole situation. So we probably could have
Right.
told that kid that we were commentating.
Yeah,
but
true.
that is okay.
Well, I think that's what the sign says.
Yeah,
I
it
think says
does.
we're
It does.
commentating. It
Yeah,
does? Okay.
yeah.
Lucas lets a 3 fly. Can't get that one to fall.
Almost got his own rebound.
Good hustle from him, but Trojans going to try and take the lead here. Man.
I think we should
This
just get a
is
good
basketball.
bucket instead of
Yeah.
a 3. I think we should look for just straight up good, solid
Just
bucket.
Find a shot you're happy
Yeah.
with. You know, a 3's good, but
It seemed a little contested. I'd rather see a
10.
wide open one. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, you know, 10, I feel like he shouldn't have shot that
I think
shot.
his shoe came off for a little bit, just a little bit.
Wow. Trip, shifty moves, keeps the ball in his hands.
That was impressive. I do not know how he did not lose the ball like that. That would have been a good time to score.
Wow.
And Keon grabbed the rim very effortlessly for no reason whatsoever, but it was cool. So I'm here for it.
The Warriors will keep the ball here.
Yeah.
Cole will throw it into Tripp.
I'm hoping I get a drop it from way downtown again.
I hope so too. That's a fun. It's just fun to say, you know, or bang.
Yeah,
Dagger.
I say bang a lot.
And that is a foul on 32. Now it's saying 14. I don't know. I heard Mr. Wilson say 32. There ain't a 32 out there, so my ears are just going out.
Yeah, or maybe Mr. Wilson just looked at the wrong player. I mean, it's okay. Everybody makes some mistakes.
Tripp with a wonderful layup. Wow.
I was looking for something a little bit more open, but he converted, so it is okay.
Hey, for Tripp Pinion, anything's open.
Right. Except maybe from way downtown, but
yeah, maybe so.
Yeah.
Unless it's down to the last second.
What did that kid say?
I have no clue. I hope the people at home didn't hear in case it was something crazy.
Yeah.
He'll let off a quick three. Bang. What a shot from here.
And he had some words to say to Keon after that.
Wow. And
that went 10 to 10. Get it? There is 10. They've got 10's guarding 10.
Yeah. You just made me say bang. Like I probably wouldn't have said it right there unless we weren't just talking about it. But that was a beautiful shot. I got excited. Tripp lit up another floater. Can't get it.
And he is stat boosting.
He is. Tripp will be heading to the line, too, after 3 of his own rebounds.
That's taken care of 30% of a triple-double. No. Yeah, it would be like 30% of a part of a third. So 30% of a third of a triple-double.
Good enough. We'll count it. If Ben was over here, he'd tell us the exact percentage.
Would.
But
Yes, he would. What would that – I guess that really wouldn't be that difficult to do. You'd probably be sitting would it not just be
like 11?
7 or 11? No, 11.
I was thinking 11.
Pretty close to it. Well, it'd be a little bit less than 11 because a third of 33. So it'd probably be 7, 8, 7.5. That's my guess. Let us know if any mathematicians are out there. Clearly pre-cal did not do me good.
Yeah, they did not help you with the percentages. But hey, if you need to find anything out about a circle,
let me know. Or really, just talk to Ben Brock.
Yeah,
skip me.
Any math problems, just find your favorite social media account, find Ben Broaden on there, and just top away. You know, he'll get back to you within 5 minutes with an answer you thought you'd never see in your life.
I mean.
Oh, man. 14 with a beautiful shot. Number 10.
These fans are standing and stomping.
Yeah, they got
That's
me
a bar
terrified.
again.
Sometimes I wish I was over there on the home side.
Yeah, because we have to commentate this. It's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
People at home have never showed up to like an in-person game. Shout out for supporting us that much.
Yeah.
But they are like directly to our left.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm probably an arm length away. Like, you know, if the camera's on me, you know, you might see me get sucker punched in like 3 seconds. Like, I got to be careful with what I say here.
But I mean, they're energetic right now and standing and stomping. That is a bar for me. I feel like a poet today.
Standing and stomping.
Yeah, I feel like a poet today.
Boy, I got William Shakespeare up here. This ain't Dagan.
I was leading more Lord Byron, but that's just me.
Lord Byron. Here we go with some polls, dude.
Just kidding. He was like one of the first goth poets, if you were curious.
Great defense from the Warriors to force a timeout. Farm Bureau score report reading 43 Warriors, 44 Trojans. Warriors are down right here. Dagan, what are you doing?
I feel like we've been shooting a lot of threes when the game has been close. I would not lean more towards that 3 ball. I feel like we can shoot, but it's streaky, you know?
100%.
Like when we start shooting, we can start hitting.
Yeah.
But like when we start missing, I feel like we go on a nice little spiral. So I think that we should just get a couple layups and then look for that 3-pointer.
Yeah,
unless a 3 is in need. If it's in need, understandable.
Find a shot that you're happy with and you're confident will go in. Break the ice, you know. And then after that, after you make 2 of those, if the 3's there, take it. But
if you're up by 4, that's what I'm going to go with. If you're up by 4,
yep, take the 3.
Yeah, as long as it's nothing like ridiculous.
Yeah.
Unless you're really feeling
Just
yourself.
don't force it. You don't want to force anything here. You're not in control,
No.
and this is the most crucial part of the game, but you still got plenty of time to take control back. You're down 1, 2 minutes, 30 seconds left. All it takes is 2 stops, 2 and 3 quick layups, and you're up by 5,
Absolutely.
But here we go. Trojans have the ball. Quick pass into number 10. 10 will jab to the left. Shoot up a quick floater. He'll get that one in. They'll take a 3-point lead.
I would also stop paint scoring from these Trojans.
100%.
I feel like they are not hitting a ton of threes. I mean, they're hitting them here and there. Number 10 is. Number 10's a decent shooter, I've noticed.
Yeah, he's
but
got
other
a
than
beautiful
that,
shot. Warriors are trying to find a shot they like themselves. Trip at the top of the key. You get over to Nate. Nate will take a drive. Over to Tucker. Corner 3.
long.
Almost goes in. Good call by Dagan. Cole gets the rebound. Tries to get up, and he'll be heading to the free throw line with a really rough foul there.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest. I know it was after the play, but Tucker's putback shot right there was really impressive. I don't know if people at home saw that.
Really?
It was jumped off of one leg
Sick.
and caught and then put back. It was a putback. It was insane.
I missed it. I was looking at the guy on the floor.
And it went in.
Incredible shot by the younger Pinion. As Cole rattles in the first one. Clutch time shot from him. We're going to need both of these.
Yes,
we already got one.
It's 50% there.
Second one's up.
We made it. Wow, great to see. Love it. Coach D loves it.
Coach D ecstatic over here on the wall.
He's actually jumping for joy right now.
He just said yippee. Keep staring at us. I don't know. I think it's funny when people stare.
Yeah, I know he is no longer jumping for joy. If you're curious.
I'm getting side-eyed currently, but we'll take this quick second to read off a quick ad. But if you're looking to sell your land but have no idea how to get more money out of your property, call Matt Elrod of Whitetail Properties Real Estate at 931-808-6422 today, period. I did that without looking, that last part.
Yeah, that was nice. I like that. You were staring at Coach D to really know that he should go back to jumping for joy.
And let him know head to Matt Elrod if you have any property to sell, I don't think Coach D's a homeowner
I don't think he's a homeowner
He's got a nice little apartment.
Yeah, maybe he owns a part of a land.
Maybe he owns like an acre in Texas.
He's a gardener. No, I think he gardens.
He's gardens. He bought a separate acre of land like way up in Livingston that he just like randomly gardens. Anyway, he's 22. Find 3 in the corner. Would not shoot that. Good choice by him. He'll get around Tucker.
Wow,
what
great
a steal from Tucker. Tucker will go up the floor. Find Tripp.
We would have had a layup if Cole wouldn't have somehow fell. Do not know how it happened.
Wow. Thank goodness Cole got that shot out of his system. That one fell a little short.
Hope we don't see that one.
Oh, number 3 down here.
We were not paying attention at all.
I was so excited about that Tucker Pinion steal. Seems number 3 has hit his head.
Trojans are again very upset about that. They're not the happiest when any player is on the ground. Well, I should rephrase that. When a Trojan is on the ground.
Dagan, win or lose, we might have to go hot in this room.
Yeah. We may have to jump over there, but I hope he is all right. I hope it's not a concussion, and he just had a nice little head. I think it's his head. That looks right. I think he's holding his head, yeah. I hope it's not a concussion.
Yeah, hopefully he's not really seeing stars, but
I've had a lot of concussions in my experience.
Really?
Yeah, I stopped going to the doctor because they'd stop allowing me to play sports. That's how many concussions I've had.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's horrible. But
yeah. All of them, like I believe half of them happened in the YMCA.
Really? Man, that's crazy.
All of them? All of them except 2. All of them except 2 has happened in a basketball gym.
Wow.
One of them was on my floor about 2 years ago. My mom, like, put oil on the floor to, like, wipe it off real good, like, to, like, clean it because we have hardwood.
You just weren't aware of it?
That's not the problem. This spot was already slick before.
No.
And it didn't dry, and she told me that I was good and that I dried. So my dog just, like, came out of nowhere, sprinted. So I just took around the corner to stop my dog from running me over. My dog's really small. I don't know why I just didn't take the hit. I just, boom, fell on my back. Hit my head. Concussion.
I've played basketball for a while at the YMCA, and I've never had a hard enough fall.
You know where the corner bleacher is?
Yeah.
Knee hit that, head went forward, boom. But guess whose fault it was? Lakeland Grasty, when I was about
Really?
3rd, 2nd grade, shoved me in the back going for the ball, and that's how it happened.
At the YMCA?
Yep.
Man.
That is unfortunate. That we got really off topic. That was really unfortunate.
Really
Hope he
back
hits
in,
this
really
next
back
one.
in.
Yeah, we got to reel it back in. Still talking about the
Trip.
concussion.
Second one's up.
Nice.
Beautiful
Great to
shot.
see.
You got at least
Way to
hit
tie
one
the
there.
game.
You
Yeah.
got to hit one
Yeah,
there
tie
to
the
at least
game.
tie. So now the ball game's in nobody's hands.
Or
Right,
to
now it's in
everyone's
the
hands.
Trojans. Good.
Yes,
I love
yeah.
that. You know, instead of the glass is half full, you know, maybe it's half empty.
You said that backwards.
I know. It felt better though.
It
you
did.
know? I'll be fouling Trip. It's only a second, so don't be worried.
Nice.
Trojans will.
Glad
throw
you
this
know
ball
that,
in.
Sam. I feel like you're pretty good at keeping up with foul count. That is not my specialty. I can keep up with a lot of other random things, but foul count is not one.
Wow, Trojans deciding not to shoot the three. They want this last
A
shot.
Yes, they did.
Wow, bold pick.
Very bold pick. They are saying if we go to OT, we think we have you, Warriors. That is what I'm getting out of this. If I'm the Warriors, I would be mad that they believe they could beat me in OT.
Come on, crowd, get into this.
Let's go.
We need some feet rumbling right now.
And Gage Stevenson with an amazing tip, but it does not get to him. Wow, Gage Stevenson almost got steal of the game
Wow.
right there. If he wouldn't have fell on that dude's foot to jump up when he got there, I think he would have had that ball. But I think when he landed on that guy's foot. Not like an injury-provoked way or anything like that. I think it just tripped him up a little bit.
Enough to knock him off
Yeah.
balance. Can't really hold on to it, yeah. Cheerleaders getting into it.
It's a little Sparta
Band.
chant to really get him going.
Everybody getting the crowd into it. You know, we need them right now. There's 30
Absolutely.
seconds left, tie ball game, and it would be a heartbreaker to lose this one to a buzzer
Yep.
beater. As we wait, you know, Trojans, Dagan, are you going to wait to take the last shot? Or if there's
If a wide open layup, I'm taking the layup.
If there's 8 seconds left, you got an open three. Are you taking it? Number 10 shooting. Number 10 shooting.
8 seconds.
That's
That's a lot of time on the
It
clock.
is. It's a risk, but I mean,
Yeah.
what if you?
If I'm number 10, I'm pulling it. If I'm a coach, I would possibly be upset. Actually,
Possibly be
if
upset.
it goes in, acting like nothing happened. Be like, good shot, kid. If he misses,
Like that Steve Kerr clip.
Yeah.
when Steph throws up that
Yeah.
wild three. Then he ends up with the
Yeah.
hands on the head. Just
but
turns
if he
around.
misses, I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? But if
Yeah.
I'm number 10, I'm pulling it.
Yeah, kind of like Two-Face. you
Yeah,
know? It's
yeah, I'm
like,
two-faced. Absolutely.
you better hit it.
Yeah, you got to play both sides, especially as a coach.
Yeah.
And I believe I'm not glad for us, but for Trojans basketball, they were smart for letting 10.
And I'm glad we put Nate on number
that.
10.
Now, if we can keep it out of 10's hands, and we cannot, I thought that was our hope to keep it out of his hands.
If I'm Nate, I'm completely face guarding right now.
I would actually possibly, and he missed that smart play for Tucker,
Tucker's going to get a foul.
thinking
on
that
him.
he would possibly have a layup. That was
Yeah.
smart. Because let's be honest, if he wouldn't have fouled, he would have probably drove it to the rack. We would have probably had a closer chance of getting a foul call, and he would have.
And if
free
he
throws.
doesn't foul and hits the ball,
yeah,
tips it out, you know, that's a great play
and
by
he hasn't
him.
waited. Yeah, that was smart. Great to see from a sophomore player. Great ball knowledge, ball IQ from
Really
a sophomore.
aware.
Yeah,
Really aware.
just
you
from
know.
a sophomore too.
He's-
Makes it even more impressive.
He's played so much basketball in his life, and
Yeah.
he's watched so much, you know, at all levels. You know, he's watched a lot of high school through his brother. Heck, he even sees a lot of younger kids play.
Yeah, Tate.
Yeah.
Shout out Tate. If you don't
Shout
know,
out Tate
Tate is
Pigeon.
pretty good at basketball. So
Where do you think he'll rank out of the three Pinion brothers
3 Pinion brothers. I
in
think
basketball?
in basketball, I don't know. I guess you can't really say much about Tucker yet because he's only sophomore.
100%.
Tate has confidence. I was talking to him. He said he's gonna play over his older brother in both
Nice.
sports.
Wow.
Yeah, called him out and said both
Wow.
sports. Tate also took a nice little jab at JoJo and said that his freshman year he's automatically going to be doing better than JoJo in everything. So Tate has some confidence.
The Trojans get the ball in. They let up a floater, and it's good. The clock will wind down to 0,
Wow.
and the Trojans will win on a walk-off floater.
Wow.
What a defeating loss
That is unfortunate
for the
to
White
see.
County Warriors.
The White County Warriors. Absolutely sad. We hate to see it.
Wow.
But that was the dagger for the Trojans.
It was, and
I just wanted to say dagger, y'all.
a beautiful shot.
Yeah.
You know, the Warriors really came out here. They really tried.
Yeah. Sam, a little off topic.
They played hard.
With goaltending in high school, does the point count no matter what?
What do you mean, though?
Like, I'm saying if Nathaniel were to just yank the rim right there, is it the same in the NBA where it's like point auto counts?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I
I was going to say,
think-
that would have been genius if it isn't in the high school and he just like pulls down on the rim.
Anyway, if the defender's action changes or possibly changes the
Yeah,
way
because
of
even
the ball,
backboard slaps can
yeah,
do
if you
it. Yeah.
smack the backboard and the backboard shakes, that's considered
Yeah.
goaltending.
Nice, yeah.
But yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But if that was legal, that'd be so overpowered.
Yes, it would. You'd stop every shot from happening. I think no shots would be allowed to happen.
Yeah.
And did you hear the fans right there?
What'd she say?
Cheaters never win. I do not know how we cheated in basketball tonight.
Please come back up here. I'd like to debate.
Yeah, love to debate on how we
How I
cheated.
cheated. I did not cheat. I'm just a commentator. I didn't do anything.
This is unreal. We got called out for cheating, and we are the commentators.
Yeah, but
That is unfortunate on our part. I feel like we're getting played, and oh my gosh, blamed, and we weren't even on the court.
yeah,
But
it's,
that is all right. I mean,
Yeah.
we're up here to talk, so clearly we're not probably not the best people to have a debate
that's fair.
with.
And it's not every fan. You know, it's
Nah.
just a select group of people. You
and
know, and
somehow
it's
they were
okay,
up beside us, but that's okay.
Yeah.
And I'm
It
not meaning
happens.
the beside us. I mean like bleacher beside us.
Yeah.
If
But,
this guy really wanted to, he could have knocked out Sam. That's all
oh
right.
yeah, he's an arm length away. But I think it's time for us to
Yeah,
wrap it up here.
100%.
Thank everybody at home for tuning in, listening to us. It was an honor. And Dagan, you got any last words?
You know, I'm glad to do this. I don't think I'm going to be back, but until next year, so glad to help out.
Well, I won't be back either till next year, but I'll be
I'm
back
meaning
sooner.
different version.
Yeah,
I'm meaning
a lot
something else.
sooner. Sam Dykes should be
Yeah.
back. Long way to the turn. Dagan, you stepped in. You did
Nice.
great. Thank
Wow.
you so much. It was an honor
Great
to
see
have
it.
you
Yep.
up here.
Thank y'all.
See y'all later.